Welcome to Stage Mom Podcast, a podcast for breakthrough bands and artists. Today we have the Plastic Eyes. The Plastic Eyes are an alternative rock band out of Miami, Florida. I loved every second of sitting down with these three guys and hearing about how each one of them has such a drastically different taste in music, yet they seem to be able to create a sound that is super relatable, yet is like no one else, if that even makes sense. Musically, I can tell you that it does, though. They're getting ready to release their first single, but until then, we will give you this teaser. Okay, so we have the Plastic Eyes.
Hola.
Hello. So, introduce yourselves, let everybody know what you do.
Hair green hair right here. Pedro, I'm the bass player.
Tommy, I'm the guitarist and singer.
Isaac, drummer.
Okay. How long have you guys been together?
Since late August?
Late August.
Oh, that's
August
really?
of last
Okay.
year, yeah.
Oh, that's
like
just-
super
okay.
new.
Almost a year. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Halfway. Halfway there.
How did you guys meet each other?
Oh, that's an interesting
So,
story.
me and him met in elementary school,
Yeah, us too.
Okay.
We've known each other for like 10 years.
but we didn't really get close until the band.
Yeah.
Me and Pedro were in a band before this one.
Okay. What was that
And-
band name?
Mar.
Mod with a period at the end.
Mare or Mar?
Like ocean,
In Spanish.
Oh, is that
but like with a period.
Okay.
And so they were in the band, and the singer leaves the band, and they're like, yo, we need a singer. Do you want to come? And so Isaac texted me. I was like, yeah.
And we already had 3 guitars. You would have been the 4th.
And a week after that, the band broke up, and me and
So
him-
it's great timing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then that's the evolution of...
Just- yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And it's simpler,
Are you guys
too,
still in
with
school
3.
now?
Yeah,
Oh,
in college.
yeah.
Both of us are about to
Col-
graduate.
Okay, and you're in college?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you go to the community college? Or?
I go to Broward Community College.
Oh, okay. My daughter goes there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So anyhow, you guys have some of your own music. It has not been released yet. Do you guys
No, no,
anticipate
yeah.
that being released anytime soon, and are you going to do it in a studio? You doing your own stuff? How
It's
are you gonna
definitely
do
going to be done within either in the first or 2 months upcoming.
Mhm.
I'll give more like 2 months.
We're actively working on it. We already laid down like drums and guitars, and we're working on the rest of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you
It's 7 songs,
Oh,
and
wow.
we're planning to do an EP, I think.
okay?
So
we have
it's-
4 more later on.
Oh yeah, well we have 4. Like we have like
New ones.
apart from the 7 that we
That we
recorded,
didn't
we have like
record.
new ones that we're working on right now.
Do you have any favorite songs out of those?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
there's-
It was,
I would
we
call
have,
it Next Day's
Oh,
Diary.
yeah.
That's my personal favorite.
yeah,
Which one is
Oh,
it?
yours?
Next Day's Diary.
Oh, nice.
Next Day's Diary.
yeah.
Okay.
Next Day's Diary is like my favorite,
And one of the ones that we just wrote is like heavy, slow.
Okay.
which we don't have a name for, so we can't
Yeah.
give you a name.
What about Leave Me Again?
Leave Me Again's a banger, I think. But also we have this song called Seas of Time, which
Uh-huh.
starts just like Black Summer.
Okay.
Like I
the
didn't
vibe.
steal it.
Like
It came,
the
they
before.
accuse me of
Came
stealing
before.
it.
It came
They like
before.
say, "Oh, tell me you steal everything," but I don't.
You are.
Just a little, you know what I mean? And it starts just like Black Summer. I'm like, damn, that's Black Summer. And so, but like that's one of my favorites.
Mhm.
Not fully.
We were covering Black Summer at a show, and he accidentally started playing the intro.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
It's I got so lost because Pedro was playing Black Summer and I was playing Seas of Time,
My man.
and I don't know. I just came in. I was like, what are the lyrics? And I don't know.
And my thought was like, I'm just so out of it that I'd never even like paid attention to what we were playing. So I thought,
Whatever.
Yeah. I was like,
We actually got asked that. Like, Paula, you know, Bruvy.
Yes.
Paula from Bruvy was like,
Sweetheart.
Everybody
Um,
says that. Yeah.
yeah,
I haven't personally met
the
them, but I
Brubbies
know
are
that-
great.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "Were you like? I swear that was a Red Hot Chili Pepper song you guys were playing, but then you played the actual like Black Summer." I was like, "Yeah, no, you know that's Seas of Time." And so, whatever. Now
Who
we're
did
just gonna
most
get.
of the writing for the band? Do you guys collaborate together? What do you...
Oh, lyrically wise, that's the majority him.
Yeah. So what happens? It's really funny. Like I really like the. Like he likes the heavy, like he's a heavy guy, and you're a little heavy too, but I'm like the
I'm in
little
between.
and I'm just like the little, like.
You want to go to a
Little
very
guy.
fine note or very like noticeable notes?
Yeah, and so I'll write a song and then I'll just like record it on my phone on voice memos, and it'll be like just like this slow little ballad, you know.
Every time.
It's valid. Bro.
And I'll send it to them through like we have a group chat, and I'll send it to them. Majority of the time, they answer. Sometimes they just don't answer.
Oh, God, that's
It
what
just
guys
like
are.
goes.
Guys are always-
It just like goes like it's like, and I'll have to remind them like, guys, I wrote this song. Like, listen to it, you know. And they'll be like, whatever, man. It's like, here it is. And so they'll listen to it, and I always say this, but Isaac, the first thing that he says is, "Okay, I like it.
But I'm
If
not
he likes
taking
it, I like it, but we gotta speed it up. Let's speed it up, you know." And it's so, okay, we'll speed it up.
So, with that being said, who you guys have such different tastes in music.
It is,
Who are
yeah.
your musical inspirations, like for each of you? Like,
I know Guns N' Roses, like the biggest Guns N' Roses fan you'll ever
oh,
meet.
really?
Favorite.
Okay.
it's kind of ridiculous. Like all he listens to is Guns N' Roses.
Really?
Not all, and I've like a lot of the bands on my playlist now are local bands, like Solar Reef, probably Creature
Right.
Cage, Bloom Dream. A lot of those guys I love.
Did you go to any of the recent Guns N' Roses shows?
I saw him on
He did.
October 3rd.
Did he make it through the whole show?
He did,
He
but
did.
it almost we were doubting whether he was going to show up because
Yeah.
it was a long time in between the opening and the headlines. So
So for me, it's like, well, we talked about. I told
The
I'm
Beatles,
I'm
yeah.
the Beatles guy, as everybody on the planet is who has.
No, actually, who did
know.
I have last week that said that the most annoying people in the world are Beatles fans?
You know
And I
what?
was like,
That's
oh my
so
God,
true.
You just go sneak into my daughter's room and pull all of her Beatles stuff.
Yeah,
out
well,
and
he
show
doesn't
this
like
to
the.
them.
Well, he secretly likes the Beatles. He says he doesn't like them, and he doesn't care.
I mean, I do like them. I respect them for what they did because they're technically
Yeah, but it's the
architects more than
Beatles. Like
music.
what? Well,
It's
okay, so
normally
the Beatles.
music.
Huge Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Me too.
Mhm.
Love the Chili Peppers.
He also doesn't like them.
And that's Joshua.
exactly, when I saw that, I was like, this guy.
Red Hot Chili
Almost
Peppers is
passed out.
huge. Pink Floyd is big for
Yes.
me too, and a lot of Argentinian people.
Okay.
Because my family's Argentinian.
Argentina rock.
So
Yeah.
like Gustavo Cerati,
What is it?
Charlie
Soda?
Garcia, Soda
So I
Stereo.
said he was
Yeah,
What is it called?
Soda Stereo.
Okay,
Soda
yeah.
Stereo.
So,
So
I
they're
never
huge.
would say it like that, but
Yeah, you gotta get the. But it's like Charlie Garcia, Fito Páez, Cerati, Pineta. I was listening to Telecon one,
Okay.
and
Mhm.
Luis said, Luis Alberto Pineta, and that's an influence
Okay.
for me too. But yeah, what about you?
Pop punk right
He's the
here.
pop guy.
Well, it's normally like the first few songs that you listen as a kid that sticks with you for the majority of your life.
Yeah.
That's where you get your influence.
Yeah, it's so true.
So primarily music has been technically because my sister, she gave me her old iPod Nano.
Okay.
Like 116 songs. It was the best thing. Now look at me. It's the best thing. He had like multiple things from Led Zeppelin to Rancid, which is like
Oh my
big
God, Rance, I
fan.
haven't heard of them.
They're
Ever.
fun.
I used to listen to them back in the day.
I can't listen to them anymore because I know every single like melody, like singing lyrics. Then we go to prog, yes, and we go to Lamb of God, and everything's mixed. So I was always been like everywhere.
Right.
It's kind of weird. Like you'll hop in the car with Pedro, and it'll be like
Jazz,
It's
classical.
it's the weirdest thing because you get like
Played
like a what is it?
It goes
Reggae.
from like
Yeah.
like he'll play a Spanish super soft Spanish song and then it switches to like a heavy
like Symphony of Destruction.
Like,
You know,
mix it
like,
up.
yeah,
I
it's
like
really
everything.
fun.
So with you guys being so different musically, then you bring yours together. What sound
Yeah.
would you think you sound like? For people that don't know you.
And it's also the generational thing between us.
Yeah, he's Grandpa Pedro.
7 years gap.
Yeah,
Is this 7 years between?
yeah. I mean, we're
25.
18. He's
Really?
25.
Oh yeah, I get that. Yeah.
It's a big jump. He's wise though. That's what we say.
We turned
I don't know about
that.
So I mean,
I don't know what that
I'd say our sound is like country, no, country reggae, jazz fusion. No, I don't know.
rock with.
It's like alternative rock.
Yeah.
I mean, I
I
don't.
just call it rock and roll.
It's like alternative rock where like you can tell like what our influences are because we
Right.
just wear them on our sleeves. Like
Okay.
no shame, absolutely.
Your performing, like stage presence reminds me of the Bleachers.
Oh, I've never.
Who's the Bleachers? Educate us, please.
Shut it! Stop!
The three of us haven't heard of the Bleachers.
Stop right now!
When he hasn't heard of it, then you know.
No!
Is it some underground
Are you freaking kidding me? Stop! You're kidding.
I've never.
You know who the Bleachers are
What?
because you know who they are.
I mean, if you say so.
You just don't.
Bleachers are my
You
favorite
don't
band.
know.
I love the Bleachers.
You just don't know that you know the Bleachers.
I'm not gonna lie.
You know that. No, you know the Bleachers. I'm telling you.
No.
There's absolutely no way in hell. I want to get better. I'm not a singer.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
go
Better,
again.
better.
Oh wait,
You're gonna make me sing this, right?
yeah.
No, I'm not gonna. You know their whole entire album. I'm telling you right now.
Okay,
For the
yes,
music
we
that
do.
you guys are playing,
Yeah.
you know the Bleachers.
Yeah,
It's
we're
all
big
over the
Bleachers
freaking-
fans.
Stop.
Yeah. We mentioned it because
Honestly, I kind of need your autograph because you're probably the only people in the world that don't know the Bleachers.
No,
I guess so. I mean, we're just
After-
saying that we don't know the Bleachers, so people don't realize that we just like
really,
copy every
really
single
don't.
song.
Rip them off.
We just rip every single song off. No, we're joking.
You know the Bleachers?
No.
No.
All right, we're gonna have to discuss that later.
All right.
And be like, oh, you were
You
right.
have to
I
give me
did.
the album names.
Like you're gonna be shocked
Okay.
if you listen to the. Do you listen to the radio? A lot of people don't listen to the radio anymore.
No,
though.
not really.
okay.
I'll have it on sometimes when it's like I'll drive in the morning, and it's like an old reggae song, and I'll be like, oh, this is the vibe that fits right now.
Okay.
It's like a reggae station, but like other than that, I'm not.
The
a big radio guy.
88.9 Reggae Ride.
I'm completely. I am just completely taken back at this moment.
Well, what
speechless.
about our stage presence reminds me of the Bleachers?
Just the way that he dances around and everything about him reminds me. I honestly really thought that you were lying when you said you didn't. I
no.
thought for sure
No, we actually have
you
no idea.
were
who
like
they are.
madly in love with the Bleachers.
Well, we could be the next Bleachers.
We
not-
could become a
that's
cover
not-
band, like straight
My
up
daughter
cover
flew to
Bleachers.
Massachusetts to see the Bleachers.
Wow, this is crazy.
Yes. Okay.
I feel like I'm missing out now.
Yeah, no, for real, you are. They're awesome.
Okay, I have to. Well, there's a whole. Now we have just like a part of the podcast, which is just like Bleachers dedicated.
Yeah.
So I won't forget it.
No, I'm gonna have to
Exactly.
tag them in this.
Yeah.
Then they'll be like, what the hell? All right, so what do you feel is the best bit of advice that a musician gave you to help you get along in your...
Keep like if you mess up, don't stop.
Oh, yeah.
Keep going, and it's like it's.
That's
Half the
a
time
big.
people
It
don't
wasn't
know.
on accident. It was on purpose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's your own way of doing it.
Yeah.
For me, it's like nobody ever told me this, but like I told you, I like Pink Floyd.
Mhm.
It's like don't play too much, you know, like don't overplay.
Oh,
There's
right.
no point in overplaying.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
Yeah,
It's
a lot of musicians
Yeah,
need
play.
to know that.
I mean, he's a big guy for like he has the chops to like play whatever he wants, but he'll just hold back because it's not what the song needs. You know?
Right.
People think it's hard to play like super fast and complicated, but the hardest part is
25
keeping it
beats per
simple when
minute.
you just want to go and hold
Yeah.
it back for the singer who has
What about
faith.
you,
Yeah,
Dip?
but it's true. But you're so hidden behind
Just
the
wait for
drums.
that.
Sometimes you just want to come out to the front. And
Yeah.
Well, you have to pull a Taylor Hawkins.
Well, my whole thing like with these guys is that like when I play, I'm so serious. I don't even crack a smile.
don't?
It
like
pisses
if you
me
see the
off.
pictures, like it's just like me and
And I don't
Pedro,
notice
like
it till the
absolutely like
photographer-
having a blast, and it's just him like, you know, it's like a caveman.
You don't notice it till the photographer sends you the pictures he took of the show, and I'm just like,
That is so funny.
What about you, Ordep?
Wait, what?
What's your biggest musical advice? Like,
Goal or like what advice?
Advice that another musician gave you.
got you.
tell us your goals.
Oh, that's later. That's a good question. Just when looking for other musicians, they're liable, as in they have transportation, they have their own gear. They could get along with everyone else.
Yeah.
Like not necessarily just playing, but also off stage.
Are you gonna along with you?
Yeah.
Because then you're gonna, the vibe is gonna be there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And third,
It's like
if
not.
they could play.
Yeah. Well, that would be useful.
Yeah.
It's like it's not a lot of work when you're playing with your friends on stage. You know,
Yeah.
you don't have to
exactly.
think
It's
about
just a
it.
fun time out. Yeah,
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's what happens with these
Yep.
guys. I'll just get on stage and it's like, he's like, but I still connect with him. So, and Pedro is just like, you just I don't know. He's the king.
Do you guys play any other instruments besides what you play in the band?
Tommy Snow and the Diversifies.
Yeah, I play a little bit. I play bass.
Okay.
I taught myself a little bit of bass, and then also piano. I taught myself over the pandemic.
He can hold down a
So
drum beat,
primarily
too.
it's guitar.
I can hold down a little bit of
down a
drum
little
beat,
bit of scratch beat.
you know. But piano is like mind blowing to me. It's like just like the best instrument ever.
Right.
It's not even close.
It's full range.
Yeah, you get everything
all
that
the
you need on a
instruments.
piano. You know what I mean? So it's like, and like the voicings that you get on a piano, you don't get anywhere else.
Right.
From
So
bass
that's
solos
why,
to
like,
altos.
yeah, it's like that's why I think it's so like I don't know, it's just fascinating to me.
Did you guys all teach yourselves how to play, or were you
For the
guys
most
taught?
part, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I had lessons for a while. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I taught myself how to play for the first 2-3 years, and then I took lessons,
Uh-huh.
and I also took voice lessons for like a couple months,
Oh, okay.
which was a lot of help.
Yeah.
So
That's-
I forgot everything I learned, you know, other than like hold it in your diaphragm and try to not sing in your
I would
throat.
forget the second I left.
Yeah, exactly. But like the
Certainly
actual
the moment.
practice of being there, like and doing the exercises in the class,
Yeah.
made me better.
Because then it just kind of turns to muscle memory.
Yeah.
You keep doing it over and over.
Mhm.
You just kind of, yeah. So, like, before your shows, do you guys have, like, a little ritual that you do or anything like that? No, you just jump on the stage?
We set up
get
generally.
terrified and, you know,
Really, we set up everything.
Yeah, we just set up in 15 minutes, like absolutely everything that you'll need.
No,
'Cause we
literally
do-
set
we
up
do sound-
on the PA.
Yeah, we do sound too,
okay.
because he has like PAs and mixers and subwoofers.
Out
He's
of
the
all
gear
the
guy.
shows, there was only one show that we didn't have to bring our own PA system.
Yeah,
That was a nice, refreshing.
yeah, it was
Where
good.
was that
We didn't
at?
have to. The youth fair.
Youth
Right?
Fair,
Oh,
like the first time in Poorhouse.
First
Or
time.
Oh,
the-
yeah.
the first time.
So we'll just set up everything. We've gotten pretty good at it.
Mhm.
You know, just
Yeah.
like setting up everything
Last
really
night was
quickly.
quick.
Yeah,
No,
last
too nice.
Friday, I mean, they did sound. They
Right.
did the PAs
Mhm.
and everything. I didn't do it because
Yeah, how was that? Was that fun?
Oh, it was.
Fair.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun.
How long were your set times there?
Well, we were the last. Normally, you get 30 minutes, but we were the last band
Mhm.
that night. So they told us, I mean, you just take the full hour,
Nice.
I mean,
and we did.
and we did as much as we could.
Nice.
Like we played a couple extra songs, and we had unlimited time to break everything down.
Right,
Which was
right.
cool too.
So when you guys go into it, do you guys have your set list? But do you ever change it up, like according to the vibe of the crowd? Like maybe we should go this route.
We'll put together
could-
the
we
set
should do
list.
that.
Yeah.
We should do that.
We try and switch the covers that we play every 2 or 3 shows, and we like rearrange the orders of the
With
songs
the
and
original
stuff,
songs,
and
and we rearrange.
Right.
Right
I
now,
don't think
well,
we've done it based
yeah.
off the vibe yet.
We should do it
Yeah.
based off the vibe. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
The vibe.
I mean, yeah. We kind of just change. For me, what happens is like I change like how jumpy I am depending on the setting.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's so true. Like, cause like
And it affects
if
the
it's
people,
like a
too.
poorhouse thing, it's like you can't be too jumpy because the guy at the bar is gonna look at you weird. He's like the Jay's gonna be like the guy behind the
Don't
bar
get
is
on
gonna be like
coffee,
this
that's
is
a
Dive bar, bro. Just do whatever.
Who cares?
like
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, there you can at the Underground Coffee House where you gotta be
Poorhouse
careful,
you can go
might
kind of
fall
crazy.
into the-
Yeah. Well, but I jump at it.
Oh my God, Coffee House. We're going to see that on the news. I was
Yeah.
just talking to Ben with Mango Juice because they just had their first show at Coffee House Friday night.
I think it
Yeah.
was.
I was like, so how was
Yeah,
the
there was an
floor?
event.
Yeah.
And he's like, it was rolling with us. I said, I know.
This is
I
like a
told you.
recurring thing on the
It is.
podcast.
It
It's
is.
just like Underground Coffee House, and
It's-
they're like
Or
four
if they ever watch it, they're going to be like, excuse me? Oh,
guys.
Hey.
Come on. Actually,
There
they're
was-
really nice.
This
There
could
was
be
one
one that brings
night-
down the house.
There was one night specifically in I think it was July. The Bruvy Creature Cage and a couple other bands
my
show,
God.
and they bring a crowd, and you're there like in the crowd, and you feel it's like a
Oh, I know.
trampoline over there. And
When my kids' band played there the first time, we had to hold the speakers because they
Yeah.
were like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God,
It's
we're
nuts.
going to end up dead.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Well, but you know what? We love Underground Coffee
it's
House.
cool because
It's intimate.
Everybody
with the
has
people.
so much fun there.
Yeah,
Because everyone's close to the actual audience, and like the musicians and the.
and they've been
It's
super
true.
like,
It's such an intimate thing.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
and you know, like Kevin
Does
there.
make a
He's just like
difference.
they're just super helpful.
Mhm.
They open their arms to us. You know, they love us. And we
It's a
love them,
great. It's
so.
a great place. I love
Yeah.
it. I love that it's all ages. You can go there. It's like
It is.
yeah,
Yeah, and the vibe. Yeah, it's the vibe that
That's
you're
the
like
thing,
playing with
too.
somebody right in front of you. It's like you get that
exactly. Yeah.
from the audience.
Yeah.
That's always
Feed
like
off
our
each other.
go-to spot when we just want to show and
Yeah.
we just want to
It's like we'll do coffee.
because it's all ages and like there's some venues that because we're 18 and he's the only one that's over 21,
Mhm.
it's like a little weird.
Yeah.
So that's like the go-to when you
Yeah.
just want to play.
So where was your like? What was your favorite performance? Like, what
So
was that
far?
like?
The first show at Poorhouse, I think, was my favorite. Or
Yeah.
the
Oh
fair.
yeah.
That
It was
one
the first
fun.
show at Poorhouse. We did this thing where like we all wore like a white shirt and like black pants,
Mhm.
and so like and Poorhouse has these like red lights that they put at the top, and so the pictures just came out awesome. I think.
And it was on a Saturday, so Saturday at Poorhouse it gets really packed, and
Yeah.
that was really cool. It's good.
Mhm.
I think I really liked the youth fair because just it was like
Great
the
audio.
sound was great.
It's amazing audio.
But we had this one coffee house show where I wore that pink thing.
Yeah.
That was just nuts. Like
The Coffee House show with Late Bloomers and Solar Reef on February
Yeah.
26th
Okay.
was like one of that's definitely in the top.
that's a top. That was a top tier
Yeah.
Plastic Eyes.
What do you feel was
Performance.
the worst one?
Oh my god!
Poorhouse number 2.
What
I didn't
happened?
tell you that it was just the worst thing. Like at one point, I said it to the mic, guys. I'm sorry. Like I don't know what's happening.
We
Like,
screamed it.
I was like, ah!
We
It was so bad.
We hadn't rehearsed for a couple of weeks.
That was the
before
best
that.
part.
I think we had one rehearsal 3 weeks before that show, and we went on and we did really bad. And you
It was
know it's
so
bad when
bad.
this guy's screaming, "This is a really shitty show."
I hate that I was that honest, but it was like we play Are You Mine by the Arctic Monkeys,
Mhm.
and like at one point, it's so funny. There's this part where I just let go of the guitar.
It's all
And-
on the mic.
Yeah, and I like grab the mic, and the mic disconnects. It comes off the stand, and the stand falls all at the same time. And then I'm just like sitting there, and there's pictures because we had a photographer, and there's pictures of me like putting the mic back on, like singing.
Right?
Chris was there, right?
Yeah, it was Chris. Chris, shout out Christography.
But to be honest with you, that moment came out pretty badass because me and Pedro were still playing, and it was cool because he was like trying to do it, and me and Pedro were holding it down.
yeah, and then I came back in. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a horrible show. I hate that show. Though.
I love this type of experience. You guys.
Do that question. What's the worst thing that has happened to you on
That's the
stage?
first time. Oh wait, I did it once before.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the
That's
worst?
the worst thing. Oh my god, by far.
Yeah.
It's like the only thing I needed was for the guitar to disconnect,
Uh-huh.
and like maybe for the strap to come
Oh,
off.
things has disconnected.
Oh yeah, your bass
Times.
is connected. Yeah.
There was one show where the hi-hat wouldn't close, stayed open, so
jeez.
for half of a song I had to hold it closed with one
Oh
hand.
my god. My
Wait,
daughter had a show when she was drumming, and I don't know the name of all the drums. I just wrote it. And so the one on the right, like next to the snare, but
Yeah.
kind of by the cymbal, the leg broke on it while she was playing, and so someone from the audience went up there. It was all
yeah,
real quick,
cool.
and she
And hold it?
held it while she was playing until the end of the song.
That's
They were able to
awesome.
put it- yeah,
That
but
happened.
Didn't
Wait,
miss
but
a
that's it.
beat.
Those
It was
moments
awesome.
turned out to be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Similar situation.
yeah, we had it was a coffee house show too, where we have a friend called Pablo. Shout out.
The
and
first show ever.
the
right?
first show I think it was, where the guitar stopped working, and I look at Pablo because I'm singing, and I look at Pablo and I go, like literally like that, like a total like diva. And I was like, yo, get on it.
My first show ever.
Like get on it, man. And he goes and he fixes it.
We know that.
Total like genius. Like I love that guy.
That's so funny. That's just another show really quick. I don't know if you guys know Young Fiction from Palm Beach. I'm super close with them. They're like my sons. They did my first podcast for me.
Yeah.
And so they drove down for it and everything. But the thing about that, they're such nice guys. And we met them. The first night we met them was at Swampgrass. Have you guys been up to Palm Beach Swampgrass, Willie's?
No, I've
That's
heard,
a
I've heard
dive
of it.
bar. It's so fun there. Totally worth the drive. Anyhow, the band that came on after them their guitar or their bass broke. I forget what it was, and they were like, "Anybody got an extra bass or guitar, whatever it was?" And they actually ran in the car and grabbed it and gave it to him. I was like,
That's
I
crazy.
would be doing that, but yeah, so
That is
that
nuts.
was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how it is. You guys kind
Show
of
must go on.
like be there for each
Yeah.
other and help each other. Everything like
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure if it was like late bloomers and they needed a guitar, or they needed like
Yeah.
RJ needed a
Spot
crash
them
or something,
guitar,
yeah,
you
here.
spot 'em.
We all help
Yeah,
out
that's
each
okay.
other
We help
with
each
mic
other.
stands,
Yeah.
with speakers, or cables.
Yeah.
Everybody's always helped out.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to help you out too.
Yeah.
When you need something, people are going to help you out.
Yeah.
When people need something, you help them out.
Exactly. And the ones that
So
are
wise,
helping
so
out, you know, make that mental note.
Yeah.
Remember that. So
Noted.
what qualities do you think you guys have that makes you great musicians?
Ooh, that's a big to assume. I don't know if I'm a great musician.
I think I'll start.
Oh, okay.
I'm very observant.
Mm-hmm.
So say when we're like
You're an
learning
introvert.
songs, or when he'll show me a song, or when we're trying to learn a cover, I'm like, you hear it once, and I'll take notes, and then like I put the paper on my snare, and I'm ready to go. Like I'm very.
You write it out.
I think I pick up things really quick.
Right.
That's for me.
Oh,
How you?
I think I have a good ear for writing melodies and picking out I'm not gonna say unusual chords, but we have the song Seeds of Time. I don't know if you know anything about music theory, but it starts, it's just vamps on E minor to D minor. And for the pre-chorus, it goes down from D minor to C sharp minor, and it modulates there. And I feel like I can take those weird progressions and put a somewhat of a good melody on it to where it doesn't sound out of place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's
Did you
something
take
I'm
music
proud
theory?
of. No, I just learned it through these Argentinian musicians. When I was learning piano, it was just oh my god, there's such a wealth of information. I mean, and Beta Seti is this band. Their guitarist Sebastian. He gave me music classes,
Okay.
and I owe him a lot. So
Okay.
that's what I would say makes me a little average musician.
Above average. No.
What about you, King?
Oh, why me? I don't know what I can do. I'm all support.
Well, that's good.
That's it.
We just got to talk about that, so that's good.
So he has a good ear too.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to say it.
Right.
But he has a good ear for picking out the right notes.
Well, it's a vain question I asked, you know?
Yeah,
You gotta-
it's like
you gotta judge the humbleness
Yeah.
at that point.
I'm still thinking about it. I'll let you know.
Okay.
after.
All right.
He doesn't want to go on video saying it. That's what's up. He knows exactly what he would say.
Let your
Yep.
ego breathe.
Yeah.
So what
Speak
is
for
it?
me.
This beat
Oh, I'm
is
ready.
physical right now.
Yeah. Let that ego
It's that.
flow.
He has a good ear for picking the notes.
I won't say notes. It's more like the vibe.
Yeah.
He's also, I mean,
I'm the glue.
apart
Okay.
I'm
from
literally the glue of the group.
Okay. The grandfather, the glue, everything.
apart from musical stuff, he's also his vibe on stage is really
Very- you're very
cool.
supportive.
He's very
Yeah.
hyper.
I'm a support. I'm a paladin from Warcraft. He
There you
was
go.
in the tank.
There you go. And he plays World of Warcraft. So.
Oh my god, my husband does. Well, I
Do you still
finally
play?
stopped. We had to get the World of Warcraft mouse, and then we came home. My dog ate
I
it.
heard about that.
Oh yeah,
God.
$100 World of Warcraft mouse. That's
$100 mouse that I didn't want to spend it on anyhow, and then we came home, and my father, well, yeah, you heard my father fixed it, because he worked for the film company, and so he had all these cables and everything, so, yeah, and it
What a
worked.
king.
I mean, the cable kind of went like this. It was not any longer straight, but it worked.
Hey,
That's
Man,
solid.
he met this lady on World of Warcraft. These people are crazy. It's like their own little world.
It is.
It's crazy.
It
So
is.
there was this retired school teacher he met, okay? And our computer blew up. He was playing this shit on a
How far
desktop.
back was this?
I'm talking,
How
well,
far
my
back?
daughter's not. It was probably about 12 years ago.
12 years?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're
So
when
we're
it was
still on a
peak,
desktop, and he's playing on it exploded.
Yeah.
And so this lady, she couldn't get him. She didn't know what was happening and everything like that. And we just had our cell phones, we didn't have a house phone.
Mhm.
Next thing you know, I get an email at work
No way.
that this Barbara Hodges has pickup for Paul Donovan at Best Buy. And I'm like, Paul, is Barbara buying you something? And he's like, no. Well, we should go to Best Buy to pick up the freaking 18-inch Dell laptop
my god.
and the cordless phone so that we can have a house phone. I'm like, I have cell phone. Like, oh my God, this woman's crazy.
You took it.
Oh, we're not dumb.
Yeah.
And then somebody gets after that, like engraved beer mugs, everything. And then when we have a 9-year-old, when we had the my youngest daughter, she started getting crazy because after there was another one, World of Warcraft. After that, there was another one that came out that they
The
started.
expansion packs.
No, that wasn't.
Cataclysm came way later.
What? I didn't know.
I didn't know he played. I didn't know he played.
I knew he played.
I
This
can't
was,
remember
like,
what it was,
years,
but they
years
started
back,
playing
though.
this after World of Warcraft. So they still do the World of Warcraft, but then there was another one.
League of Legends.
No, it wasn't
No,
that one.
it's not.
No, they're
Those are the two I
expansion
know.
packs. Like,
But she was getting crazy. Like, if the baby was awake or something, and I'd be like, Paul, I need your help. You have to log off. Oh, okay, I gotta go. Barb, I gotta go. I gotta log off. She would, like, what? Like, oh.
You're gonna leave me?
Yeah. She started talking
For
about
your
it.
child?
She'd be a father. It was crazy. I was like, well, I guess I get
You're gonna leave me for your child?
Yeah, so some people are so crazy.
Honestly, your husband is so insensitive.
I know, right? What the heck?
You'll leave Barbara.
Unbelievable.
That's
Poor
nuts.
Barb. So anyhow, so back to you guys. Is there a certain band you guys would like to collaborate with?
Like local?
or any.
Any band.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh,
Yeah, this is going to be like an open, like a large answer because
we love the Red Hot Chili Peppers. The three of us.
So
Just
the
like,
three of you.
Yeah, just like
This
love
guy has
Red
passion,
Hot Chili
passion.
Peppers.
We love it. I don't like
This guy
it.
has a passion for it.
It's because John Frusciante is just like Guitar Jesus, and it's like it's not even close.
All right,
I
so
would
the
love
Chili
to.
Peppers,
Yeah.
yes.
For me, it's the Chili Peppers.
Mm.
Or like, there's this Argentinian band, Seducida, but they don't exist anymore. So
Oh. Are they dead? But they could collaborate.
no,
with
some
you.
of them are
It
dead.
might be easy. Oh, they are. Oh, okay. Then that's
Yeah.
definitely not going to happen.
Thinking that
I'm trying to think too.
Really
anyone
easy
is willing to.
Anyone
Well,
that's
I know
willing
you'd
to.
want Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, but at this point, they're just. I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
if they can handle another show.
I think they're really making through
They're
nothing.
getting a little old.
Yeah.
A little old. Man. I'll let Pedro
Frank
go
Turner.
first. I really.
I don't know who that
Frank
is.
Turner is a songwriter, musician from, I do believe, Dublin, or in like Ireland, maybe.
Okay, how do I not know? I'm like
He
fully
was,
Irish.
I would say he's like folky, punk. He used to be in like the band called Ataris, I think it was. I'm not fully sure on that.
Okay.
But he's one of my favorite songwriters, right next to the guy from Say We Could Fly. That's more like a modern sound, like mid 2000s. What else? And Tim from Rancid, because he's a good songwriter.
You're a king.
I'm telling you, I used to love
He has a lot of-
when I was growing up.
He's a good songwriter. All of his solo stuff, great songs. Lyrical,
Alright.
You need an answer for my
structures.
I have an answer, which is it's literally Guns N' Roses, but not Guns N' Roses. It's
Velvet Revolver.
Oh,
Which is literally all of Guns N' Roses except for the singer.
That's a good answer.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
true.
Stone Temple
That's
Pilots,
true.
Velvet
That's
Revolver.
also-
Axel just can't make it to the show. Yeah.
No, poor guy.
Yeah.
Matt Sorum.
It's,
Monster.
So, what do you guys have any valuable lessons you learned since you started this journey?
Just play as much as you can.
Yeah, play as
True.
much as you
A
can.
show is a show.
Um,
What else?
it's like,
I guess like getting on good terms with venues and other bands is really important.
oh yeah,
that's
that's
key.
huge.
That's
That's
key.
huge. That's
Yep.
giant. Yeah. For me,
Not fully sure.
not fully sure about that.
Not
That's a
fully sure.
Pedro.
That's a line.
Not fully sure.
Not fully
Pedro line. But I guess it would be. I'm not sure. I'm not fully sure. I'm just
I
like
just don't know.
talk to the bands, you know, like have
Sure.
fun with the other bands,
Yeah.
like make friends, because like nobody wants to be that guy that's like you play a show and then like disappear,
Yeah.
you know. I feel like it's really
conversation.
One
Yeah,
of the best parts is just talking shit after. That's one of the
Yeah.
favorite parts.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying. Like, I used to love talking to all the other bands with my daughter's
Yeah.
doing a gig, and it's like,
Yeah.
I miss that. So I was
I mean,
"Let's
we're
go
like
to my
we've
house."
gotten like Solar Reef,
Yeah.
shout out, they're great, you know, and we just talk to them like we'll see each other like out and about.
Right.
It's like, oh, there's the guys, late bloomers, you know, everybody.
They're up and coming. These guys.
These guys,
Late
late
bloomers,
bloomers, are the
insane.
just like if you want to like break your neck
I
headbanging,
think that's a band that I
They have a really good groove.
see.
yeah, they have
All
like
in the
the
groove,
hardest
ripped.
groove that you'll hear. It's like nuts, It's like a rock band, like, but with a rapper on it. You know,
So
it's like Rage Against the Machine, but like I feel like, yeah, it's like almost like they have some funk in there too. I don't know. They are phenomenal.
Like they're very new, but as soon we played a show with them in February, and as soon as they started, like one of my favorite
they
bands.
draw, for me, they're my favorite like local band.
Yeah.
Like, they just draw all the attention that anybody in like a mile radius can
Energy.
have. It's just like
They ended up covering for us on Friday when we couldn't play, and like normally Fridays at Poorhouse are a little bit dead, and the first band played and it was like alright. As soon as Late Bloomers went on and started playing, people were walking by.
Yeah, it was
right.
nuts.
They,
It
they,
was
they got it
crazy.
pretty packed.
Yeah. And they play Clint Eastwood. They do a cover of Clint Eastwood. They do like a medley of a couple songs. And
Who
it's
sings
just
that
like
song?
Gorillas.
Oh, okay.
It's they just do a medley and they go so hard. Like,
I'll
it's
have
just,
to
like they're the best, and they're just like great guys. You know. Yeah. Pedro's known them for years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, speaking of the local scene, what's your favorite venue to play?
Well, we haven't expanded too much, but I'd say like I love the
How many
vibe at
locations
Poorhouse.
are
Yeah.
love
Yeah. Poorhouse is very fun.
3 different locations so far.
No, more.
Well, you
No,
got
different
the
locations.
fair.
Fair, that's
You got. Did you say you played Churchill's or?
No,
No.
I never played Churchill's.
Okay.
That would be great.
Yeah, we got the
Poorhouse.
fair,
Poorhouse,
Underground.
Coffee House,
Tea and
Tea and Poets.
Tea and Poets.
Yeah.
There has to be one we're forgetting.
No, I
Oh,
think-
Unseen Creatures.
Unseen Creatures Brewery
Where's
Five.
that?
in South Miami
Oh, okay, that's fine.
by Tropical Park.
Okay. Oh, Tropical
It's a
Park
good
is nice.
brewery.
I feel like
Okay.
we're forgetting something.
Snakes
Well,
and Lincoln
yeah.
Brewery.
Yes. Lincoln Brewery's cool.
The
Both.
spot.
Yeah, it's literally it's like across the street from it.
Oh, really?
Same warehouses, but in the back
Okay.
Yeah.
or in the front. In this
Yeah.
case,
But that gritty vibe of Poorhouse is really cool. The
Yeah.
sound's not great, but like the
Well, you can.
So
we've
cool.
learned. We've played there
It's
a couple
the vibe,
times, so
bro.
you get the sound. Like you
it's a
understand
dive bar.
like, what
That's
you
the
have
best
to
thing
do.
about it.
Yeah.
And so it's like the neon sign and the like skeleton smoking a cigarette with the rose. It's like that's
Wait, where's the
that's
skeleton?
cool. Dude. Everywhere you look, man, there's a skeleton. It's like that's cool.
Yeah.
And it's like they have like pictures of like Muddy Waters and Robert Johnson at the back, and it's just like getting on stage and the pictures after are just great at Poorhouse.
yeah.
So, Late Bloomers is your favorite local band. Do you guys have any other favorite local
Solar
bands?
Reef is really up there.
Yes,
for me.
Solar Reef is
I
good.
love Solar Reef.
Bruvy.
I love Bruvy.
Bruvy.
Love the Creature Cage.
Those are our
That's
like
right.
Yeah.
Palomino
That's
too.
oh,
Palomino
Palomino.
Blonde.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
it's really good.
Palomino. Those that's like the
Jupiter
royalty.
Troop.
Oh,
Oh,
I haven't
Jupiter
heard of
Troop's
them.
great.
They're like funky. And
Okay.
the bass player of Solar Reef is also in Jupiter.
Oh, okay. They're
I'd
over Palm
say-
Beach, right? Solar Reef?
Boca.
Boca, okay.
Boca, yes.
Yeah, so that like selection is just like our like Miami SoFlo
Current
It's
one.
a good one, though.
royalty.
Beta
She was.
Oh,
the sound is
Beta
really
Ceti.
good.
Love
Too.
Beta
good.
Ceti too.
Who?
Kiva too.
She was good, and then Betasetti.
And
They're great.
but that's
Just like
actually
rock.
It's one of the.
It's just like
it's
like,
guitar teacher, and I actually taught
yeah,
him how
he's
to
my
play.
guitar teacher, and just like they're just like melt your face off. Just
Yeah.
like, ah.
Especially if you know them, it becomes more personal.
And they're
Yeah.
great guys. They're just
Yeah.
fantastic.
And that's the
people.
thing, like when you like we were talking like getting to know the bands and stuff, like once you get to know what
Yeah.
good people they are, they even turn into better musicians.
Yeah, it's like, and I'll see them. It's like, whoa, how do you play like this?
Yeah.
And you're such a good person. It's like, oh, best of both worlds.
It's been nothing but very nice people.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
good.
feel
It
like
is.
the scene around here is just like so like it's just like positive. It's like no matter what you play, what type of music, you know, people are willing. to help
everybody's
you.
supporting everybody.
Yeah, it's
you
great.
have to.
It's
Though.
not big,
Yeah.
but there's definitely a scene here.
Yeah,
I forget who said it. It might have been Paige, but one of the bands or artists that I had said like they kind of feel like everybody was cooped up for so long with COVID that like as soon as like we were allowed out, everybody's going out and supporting
Yeah.
everybody now.
Yeah.
It's just
That's
turned
really
into
how
such
it
a
is.
great thing now.
We
Yeah.
weren't like me. I wasn't part of any of this before COVID. I came in, you know, with the old band with Pedro and him.
Right.
That's when it started.
yeah. I mean, I'm still like I'm kind of a bit more behind than these guys. These guys have a show every day. It's like Tuesday night, and they're like, "Yeah, let's go see a band," and I'm like, "What? What's happening? You guys are crazy."
And then you
Social
get sick.
media.
I love it. Like when our band, but before Tommy joined the previous band, when we played this gig at this like random little spot, warehouse. We played it with the Creature Cage, and we played. It was very messy. It wasn't that great, but then the Creature Cage went on. And as soon as they started, I was like, this is sick. Like, this is awesome.
Bringing on tempo.
Yeah.
There's so many local bands that are like better than what you hear on the radio.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and it's just.
I mean, the level of like Solar Reef's production, like you just hear like their stuff on Spotify. It's like this is some professional shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's nuts.
But most bands aren't making that much money, and they're lugging around all this gear, so they have to be passionate about it.
Yeah, it's
That's
true.
that's
You
why.
gotta-
I mean,
And promote yourself.
It's
Not
like
money.
I talk about this with a lot of bands. Like I kind of feel like back in the day, like if you were going to get signed and you were going to either be known or you're going to have a one-hit wonder. That was what it was. But now everybody's making music. It's so easy to put out there, but I think it's making it harder for you to get found, and it just kind of sucks.
yeah.
Kind of sucks.
But it also
I mean,
gives
it's-
you like
It's marketing also.
Yeah.
it's like you have like a foundation of like anybody that like wants to listen to your music can listen to your music. Like if they see you, like if somebody like decides, oh crap, you know, I saw the Plastic Eyes last night. They're pretty okay. I'm gonna listen to their songs, and they happen to like the songs. Like that's how you do it. you
Yeah.
know? And it's like before it wasn't like that. You could play as a band, and it's like a random ass venue, and nobody's gonna listen to your music.
Yeah.
They'll just see you for one night.
There's no Instagram to find them after.
None, yeah.
There's no
But do you
that.
think after listening to them on Spotify or YouTube or any like platform will prevent you going to a show that probably they sound better live?
No, I mean, like you see them. Like I don't know.
Shows
you
are
were-
always
yeah.
Some
fun,
people are like that.
you know. It's like when you're listening when you're listening to your favorite artist, like you want to go see them live.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Shows are fun. And it's kind of, it is.
Yeah, they are fun. My daughter, she works at the BB&T,
Yeah.
and John Mayer was there last night. She worked that show, and she said that he sounds like exactly like he sounds, even like the talking, everything. And she goes to a lot of shows, and she had said like a lot of times it's like much different to see him in person.
Yeah.
But like
John Mayer is just like John
everything
Mayer.
that you see. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what she said.
I saw that he played last night.
No?
It was last night?
Last night, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
John Mayer's cool.
I meant to ask you, where the heck did you come up with the plastic eyes?
That's a great name. We have a fake story, we have a
Plastic
real
Eyes,
story.
what?
So our fake story is that me and Isaac saw a guy like
You have
like
a fake
gauge his
story.
eye out. It depends who we're telling it to. Now people know that it's fake. But
As if you
just
couldn't
like
tell before.
yeah, it's just like the guy took his eye out and it was like a plastic eye. We're like, that's it. And the real story is that we were sitting around and we couldn't come up with a name. And I have this song. Plastic Eyes. So I
So
was like,
Isaac's in the middle eye, Tommy's in the right eye, I'm the left eye.
yeah, that's how it works. We have like a
We
Lefty,
couldn't figure
right
it
in the
out.
middle.
So I was just like, yo, I have the song Plastic Eyes. It's a good song. He was like, oh yeah, it's a
Like,
little slow.
is it your song or is it?
So yeah, I mean, so
You only
it's
had
like
4.
right. I had
done.
not 4. I had
Well,
2
written.
songs, literally 2 songs that I thought were good enough before our band to like be like, hey guys, here's my stuff. And Plastic Eyes was one of them. And so I was just like, yeah, that's it. What if we just call ourselves the Plastic Eyes and do like a Black Sabbath type thing?
So now we
It's
have
like
a self-titled
self-titled,
song in our
self-titled,
It's a
self-titled.
Up the set.
Yeah.
Title.
Do you like
So-
that song? Is it
I do. I mean, I'm a big fan of it. Live, it's a slow song,
okay?
you know, and it's like a
I've never-
little bit of a.
It's
It's a
feel-see.
spacey song, yeah.
It's a feel-see.
But like we're recording it, and it's like you know that when the bass hits, it's like boom, boom, boom. It's like the groove is there. So
Live
it's-
is kind of a downer, honestly, because kind of brings the,
Yeah.
brings the energy down.
Yeah.
But recorded, it sounds really cool.
exactly. See, I really like that song, but it's also one of the slow ones, and I'm a big fan of slow ones.
Yes.
Like ballads.
You know, speaking of eyeballs, though, growing up, my sister's husband's best friend, they were playing swords with sticks.
And she's a
And
grandma.
no, it's a guy. His eyeball got poked out. And so he would come to our house because he had a glass eye after that, and he would come with his eye in a paper towel and freak us out.
cool.
Yeah, it was like
See, that would be a great origin story, but we don't have that. It's just like we're just unoriginal, like we couldn't come up with it.
That's
So it's
funny.
like, all right,
that's funny.
this is our name now.
I love it.
I like the name too.
I mean, I thought for the longest you were the plastic eyeballs, but I guess it's the same, right? It's like
It's pretty much. I mean, listen, as long
It's better than the plastic bag.
it's the plastic like something, you know. It's
Well,
like adjective.
if you go into Insta and you start the plastic, there's so many plastic
It
things
is.
out there.
Yeah, it's crazy. Plastic is a big thing.
Yeah,
you know?
it is.
We tried to
So-
get it without the, but apparently there was like.
Yeah, there was already
something,
some just
So are
plastic
you guys
guys exists.
plastic eyeballs,
No,
or
we're-
you
they're
are
plastic.
the plastic eyeballs? Okay.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
All right.
it's just like I don't know. Plastic bags was a that's my favorite.
Yeah,
But
so after our fair show, this random guy, like, really liked us, and he went on the microphone and was like, "Hey, check out the..." And he turned, he's like, "What's your guys' name?" "The plastic guys." He's like, "The plastic bags?"
Oh, Lord.
the plastic guys.
No,
like,
that was
what?
great.
Yeah.
That was really nice.
Shout out.
Shout out to the Lemony. Thank you.
Lemony.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Hopefully
that was
everybody
a
got
good
it right
moment.
after, though.
Yeah.
Not following.
The plastic
He just
bags?
got an extra 100 followers for the plastic bags.
Yeah. That would be really funny. I actually wouldn't be mad at that.
All right, so we're gonna do the "You Can Tell Mom Anything"
Oh.
section.
Oh, my.
here.
Oh my gosh.
Just a piece of paper, but
This
I'll
is
be
so
good.
scary.
Yeah.
So scary. Okay, so what is your biggest fear?
Fear in general?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Damn. I'll start. So, I have really bad back problems
Okay.
because of drumming and working out and all that stuff. And my biggest fear would be that if it gets too bad and I can't play drums.
Okay. Yeah. I can see that.
My biggest fear is to like lose my family, like to be alone.
Well, that's...
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah. I just lost my father not too long ago. It's
Oh,
the
sorry
most
for
horrible
that.
thing ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
I'm sorry.
It's awful.
Yeah, I can't even picture that.
It's awful.
It's like it's probably
Oh, for me, being lonely.
Mm-hmm.
You're never gonna be lonely, man.
You have to have
My problem doesn't seem so big anymore.
Can't play drums anymore.
No, but you know, like when something's your passion, like your
Yes,
passion,
no, I
you
completely
lose that,
understand
you know?
that.
It's like it's my
Yeah.
identity.
I mean, I also like shit myself every time I can't sing. Like I lose my voice. It's like, oh, I'm done with music.
That's
That's
it.
it. It was a good time, But like every single time, it's like every single time, I'm like, oh damn, this is the end of the road.
yeah.
It's like today, I busted my finger against the door. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
oh man, I'm done playing guitar, man. Like, oh, it was a good time.
Okay, so if you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Damn.
I wish I was more talkative and like out there, more extroverted.
You're the typical drummer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very extroverted. That's why I like drums. I sit it back.
Yep. Exactly what it is.
He says that, but he's like a really
good
conversationalist.
Not at all.
Yeah, you are.
I don't know, I feel like-
totally
Maybe you feel like you just kind of want to be able to go up and approach people and talk,
Yeah, yeah.
and like be a little bit more outgoing.
I think with practice, I guess, but it's gone. I mean, it's getting a lot easier, especially like playing with other bands, and you're talking to a lot of people at the venues, and it's kind of easier. I just
He's
wish
the
I was
manager
more-
too. Like he'll book all the shows,
I
and
book the
like
shows,
yesterday we were at
and
this
social
place, and
media.
social media manager, like just like booking all the shows.
I'll do it.
I just write the songs,
Yeah,
That's a big
Nothing.
part of
Thing.
the
Yeah.
No, every small little part
Exactly.
does help a lot.
Yes,
He's the
gear man.
Gear man just has absolutely everything that you can imagine. He's like Narnia.
You have the blue rainbow XLR quarter.
Yeah, I actually.
You want the unicorn one.
He has this like Homer's bucket. It's just like a Home Depot bucket. That it's like
perfect.
you open it and
And
it's
it's so
just
small.
like
So it's perfect.
XLRs and like adapters and power cables, and it's like, where did you get all this stuff?
Over the
Like,
years? Over the
Yeah.
years, you accumulated.
It's like one of those
It's
things, one of
ridiculous.
those peanut cans. You open it. Oh, it springs out.
And you go to his house. Yeah, you go to his house, and it's just like PAs and subwoofers, and it's like I didn't even know you had this monitors. Like what? It's
holding out on
ridiculous. Yeah. And then he has this like recording setup, and it's like, where did you get this? Like
Over years, you do like gather money.
Yeah.
Over years. It's time, but you gather.
grandpa.
What was the question? Sorry.
there was
Like, it's
one
big-
thing you could
no,
change
there
about
weren't, like-
yourself.
Good tangent.
Let's see. What would you change about yourself, or Dev?
What should I change about myself?
You should make your hair grow. I don't know if I would change something because I feel like I don't know, like the flaws. It's like you have to learn somewhere.
Okay, well, that wasn't the question. Let's change something.
Right.
If I could change something, I would be like, I would want to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Really?
Very superficial, like materialistic. No, I think. No, I feel like. I wish I was more. I'm so stubborn. Like, I am just like such a stubborn guy. And if I was a little less stubborn, like, I feel like that's good in an extent because it's like I'll do what I want.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I don't do what I want because I
Right.
listen.
No, he's very good with it. He's very good with it.
Nah,
Like
doing what I want.
What? No, you're
What?
good with allowing us to like express ourselves.
Oh well, in the band it's different because
Yeah.
like I'll just be like, here's the song, do whatever you want.
Right,
You
right.
know? It's like, and then I'll tell them what I like and don't like because that's just how it works. You know, it's like if
Yeah.
you play something
Speak
that I
your
don't like,
mind.
yeah,
We tell you all the time
Yeah.
we don't like stuff. You do the same.
Exactly. It's like,
We're very.
I don't get
open with it.
offended.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I was not as stubborn, especially with my own health, like, because like a lot of the times, like I'll end up sick,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just like sacrifice my own health for like
The show.
the show or the band. It's like I don't realize how much I go at it, and it's like I have such a busy schedule. If I wasn't so stubborn, I'd be a healthier man.
Healthier.
We should drink more water too.
Oh god, my daughter thinks I drink too much water.
No, it's never
It's
like,
like, you're gonna keep saying, oh my god, you just drink like 5 bottles of water in like 5 minutes, Mom.
yeah, it's
I'm
great though.
thirsty.
I'd rather drink more water than less,
Yeah.
which I don't drink it.
I barely drink water.
Yeah.
This is probably gonna be my only bottle today.
Glad I can bring that to you.
No
Like,
gallon.
Thank you.
Thanks.
No gallon.
No gallon.
Yeah.
Lung.
Oh, now I know.
Okay.
Speaking out my mind more. Instead of just
Okay.
saying pal up or...
Are you too passive?
I prefer to help everyone else's problems than solve myself.
That's not
Yeah, that's a big thing.
And
It
then
explodes.
the smallest little
It
thing
explodes.
will make you explode, and then you
Oh,
look like
yeah.
a crazy fool. At least I do.
I mean, I
That's
don't
what happens to me.
explode in public or in person, but
I do.
it does kill me.
I do. But it's because you have all those things building up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I have
If you want to stop
change,
doing
too.
this right, just tell us.
Walk home.
So do you guys have significant others, or
No?
single?
Working on it.
Tell me.
Oh, you're working on it, huh?
It's always the constant battle.
Is there someone
okay.
in mind that you're working on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not gonna put it out there.
Okay. All right.
He's ready to bring it. Grandpa!
What? You have a grandma?
Ladies and gentlemen.
So, what's your favorite way to spend your day off? Like, do you guys work? You have
Yeah.
jobs, or
Part time, very part time.
Very
Okay.
part time. I work a little. We work at the same place.
Okay.
Me and Isaac, and it'll just be like we give music lessons.
okay?
So I'll do 2 hours a day, Monday to Wednesday, and he just does Mondays and
Yeah,
Wednesdays.
work
Okay.
way less.
Only guitar? Tell me.
I'm such a workaholic, man.
No wonder you're sick.
You only
No,
teach guitar, or do you also teach
No, I
piano?
do piano too,
Piano.
and just like I guess music in general. And way to spend my day. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I get home and I just like sleep.
Mhm.
It's not good. I wish I didn't do that. But I don't know.
Need it.
I kind of like the best time I have is I'm out with friends, obviously, and that's the whole thing. But best time I have is with these guys. You know,
Yeah.
like rehearsing for
Yeah.
me is like such a like. I look
I
forward
hate
to
rehearsals.
He hates rehearsals, but I look forward to rehearsals every
I get to see
single
you guys.
week.
My daughter hated rehearsals.
I really don't like
Learning
when
new
we know
songs.
the songs.
But once
It's
we know
very
it.
fun because we play them.
Right.
Learning the songs, you know, like when
It's a process.
like
Yeah.
it's easy for me to pick up, but I hate the like
He's creative.
working with
Like
him,
no,
or
like
just-
it's like he'll I mean, he says that and he'll come up with a really cool drum part, and you'll be like, yeah, that makes a song. You know?
and it's also like we practice 4 hours at a time. And I'm playing drums. I'm busting
Right.
my ass for 4 hours straight.
And I'm not busting my ass singing and playing, dude.
Where do you guys practice?
His garage.
Oh,
The lab.
that too.
At first,
The
yes. Now we got fans.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah. At first, it was like
Airplanes.
a hot box.
Yeah.
And just like, oof.
Yeah.
You know. Now it's like we have like
But it's cool because
3
we
or
don't have
4
to
fans.
pay for
yeah.
rehearsal spots.
It's so
Yeah.
great.
With the old band, we used to play at a rehearsal space, and we had to pay every time.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yes, that was the demo.
Because it was a 6-piece band, so these guys don't fit in my garage.
Right, right.
Oh yeah,
It's
it's
turned into a 6-piece.
Oh, the
I
3
didn't
guitarists.
know,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
know.
yeah.
And you slash
drove
keyboard
me.
slash guitar.
Yeah.
Big Geddy Lee.
All right, man. Geddy Lee. Yeah.
How about you? What are you doing on your day off? Other than
Full-time student right now. Previously, I was in a restaurant at PokeGo. Full-time student now. From switching from finance management, minor in accounting, straight to music education now.
okay.
Professor
King. So what do you do to spend your day?
Profit.
I'm practicing the song.
That's not true. That's not true.
Not the majority of the time. But, I do. I download
You
it.
just said you practice the songs. You liar. You liar.
Just with friends or like anything music related, or my outlet is normally music and cardio,
Okay.
especially cycling,
King.
like mountain
King.
biking, like downhill,
King.
feeling like the
Burn?
like here, like next to like the pavement and the turns is the best thing. Right next to music, it's the best outlet. Both.
This guy.
Big
King or Dev. Yeah. I mean, like, it's just, I look forward to being, because these guys, like, I'm so close to these guys.
Yeah.
We've known each other, I mean, I've known this guy forever, but, or Dev was just like, well, we call him Or Dev because it's Pedro backwards. But it's like,
That's awesome.
do you actually find that funny?
Yes, I do. I love it.
Oh my god!
Little Ortip and friends.
We got
Little Ortip and friends.
nobody that we
Sounds
tell
like-
that to.
They're like, oh, okay.
I love it.
It's like, and I'll be like, yeah, it's not that funny. I'll be like, yeah, it's not.
But it's funny for us.
Yeah,
that's
great.
That's
We
what
call
we
it
need. That's what we
It's,
need.
it's literally like, when we first started calling that, it was weird. Now, like, I don't.
We
That's
don't
what
call him Pedro. We call him Or Dev.
Or Cassie.
Cassie,
So, emotes-
Isaac. Cassie.
Emote Cassie.
Emote, or like Samot. My full name is Tomas. So it's like Samot. Is the
Samot.
backwards name.
That's so funny.
That's our
Samot.
thing.
Oh, that's a
We'll,
boat.
yeah, we'll just call
Cassie.
each other. We
Like
have a
cavemen.
song.
We sound like
which,
cavemen.
we still don't have the name for the song, but like, it's probably gonna be the name. Like the song name is Ordep,
For fun.
which is like.
Oh, that's so funny.
And we
for
play
fun.
it live.
Yes.
And he's like, this next song is called Ordep. Spell it backwards.
That's so cool, though. I
It's
love
because
that.
you brought in
We
the
should play the
chorus,
song
that's-
backwards.
Oh yeah.
I have a friend who has a son named James, and then she had another son, and she named him Samaj, which is James
Samaj,
backwards.
That's
Okay.
crazy. That's nuts.
That's actually a nice name, Samaj.
Samaj, right?
Samaj.
Yeah. Like,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Isn't that funny?
I've
though?
never heard of that.
That is so funny. So, do you guys read at all? You do any
Like
reading?
books?
Yeah.
I do. I'm currently reading King Killer Chronicles. I'm in the second book.
Fantasy.
Oh,
I'm a George Orwell type guy. So
I don't
like,
read at all.
Oh, you don't read?
No.
That's funny.
George Orwell, Ray
I'm-
Bradbury,
I
like
didn't even do it when I had to do
post-apocalyptic.
it in school.
I don't do it
No,
for school.
not even for school. Like, I'll read a paragraph and I have to reread it 10 times just because
That's me. And then I have to say it out loud, and because I start daydreaming halfway through the sentence. And I'm like, shit, what did I just read? So then I'll try it again, and I start daydreaming about something else. And
I mean,
And I get
for me, I have to read in
bored.
silence. I have to be. It just has to.
That's
be
the worst.
Straight
You sit-
silence.
When I'm in the car, I have to have music because I can't
Who
sit.
reads in the car? I
No, I'm saying I have to have music because I can't sit in silence. When I'm reading, I can't just sit in
What are you gonna put on? Like Guns N' Roses and read a book? No.
That's why I
Listen,
can't
he
read
doesn't
because I
read.
sit in silence. Listen to Stage Mom. She understands.
I totally get it. That's so funny. Okay, so do you like going to the movies, or do you prefer watching a movie at home?
It's an experience.
Yeah, I
you
go to the
pay for
movies.
the experience in the
Yeah.
end of the day.
I watched The Batman. That was the last movie I saw.
So good.
Did you
Worth
like
it.
it?
It was great.
Yes,
Yeah.
It was
My
so
daughter-
good. It was mind
My
blowing.
youngest
Actually,
has been wanting to go see that.
I
That's
really
just
like
not my type of movie. So my husband.
I
That's my
mean,
husband.
yeah, it's like I'm a Batman guy.
Yeah.
You know, I think Batman's great. So
I'll tell you, like, I love Batman, and I hate superhero movies. I hate movies in general.
DC
so
or
I skipped
Marvel?
straight
Wait,
to a
what?
3-hour superhero movie. I loved it. I
Did
really
you?
loved it.
My daughter's a diehard superhero.
it's
like
great.
My little
It's
one.
a really good. It's like an edgy, like something in the way.
Yeah.
You ever seen The Boys? Amazon Prime?
No,
Oh, really good.
I've actually. My brother
Is
started
that a
watching it and he
superhero
said it
one?
was
Superhero?
Oh, okay. Is it appropriate for a 9-year-old?
No.
No. Well, like, is there sex or?
Yes and no.
Yes
Blood.
and no.
Well, she's okay. Like Venom.
It's like
her
blood and
boyfriend,
sex.
and, like,
No.
She's like
You have to watch the
Blood,
first
sugar,
episode
sex,
to
magic.
understand.
of what?
You have to watch the first episode to understand what it means.
Okay.
More into TV
She's
shows.
okay with gory and stuff. Like, I'm not like the typical
Imagine, like,
that,
no,
like,
yeah,
it's like,
like,
if you're not
if
gonna
superheroes
fight,
were actually
Yeah.
real, day to day, real, like how they act, and the PR,
That's the voice.
and everything. Yeah.
My brother watched it. He said it was garbage.
The Boys, is that what
Garbage.
it's called? The Boys?
Yes.
Okay, alright.
I'm not like I can't. I think I've watched 2 TV shows.
Which ones?
Breaking Bad, which is just like
Nice.
Love
TV
Breaking
shows
Bad.
are
Did you
way
watch
more
Better Call Saul?
no.
It's even better than Breaking Bad.
Are you serious?
Yes.
A couple episodes.
My husband's watching it for the 3rd time now.
Alright.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, they're coming out with the next season, but he
Yeah.
just continues to watch it over and over.
It's like
Smallville.
You know Curb Your Enthusiasm?
No, my daughter, I think my
That was
daughter,
good.
my oldest, watches that.
That was good. She's the best. Like
She is.
Curb Your Enthusiasm is the best show I've ever seen in my life.
wow, really?
It's the best. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched Breaking Bad, and then I also saw what's The End of the Fucking World, I think is the name of it.
That's
I only watched the first season. It got a little too stupid for me. I don't know. That happens
I
to me
hate
with
that.
shows.
I
It's
hate
where it's
when
like
that
it just gets
happens.
dumb. It's like okay,
Like
Yeah.
repetitive and like same.
no,
formula.
not even repetitive.
Like
It's just
Money
like
Heist.
this is so
It's
stupid.
almost like,
yeah,
did they change
Money
writers? What the hell happened?
yeah. It's like he said it's like Money Heist where they're just like,
Each season is the same.
how does this happen? Like,
Oh.
do they just like jump off a helicopter and like make it through the door of the bank? Like what? Like, or they?
Yeah.
There's this. I remember seeing this. It was the funniest thing I ever seen. They were like in a firefight, and like one of the I don't know first. I don't remember. It was probably one of the later ones because they were running out of ideas. But they like I think the policeman like throws a grenade or something like into the room, and the main character like catches the grenade and throws it back in the air. I'm like,
Oh, I can't
how
stand
does
stuff
that
like that.
happen?
Just chuck
That's
it.
what logical people.
Yes.
They just want to. just want something
That's
real.
true. I mean, well, I'm logical, but I love like Terminator. Like Rambo is just
Okay.
like, it's the best. It's
I
like
liked that when
stupid
I was a little
movies.
girl.
It's
The
like
original Terminator.
yeah, it's just like turn your brain off movies. You know, sit down and just watch Terminator or watch Rambo. It's like wow, it's like
I can't
Film,
watch
like-
more than one like series at a time though, because then I start to get the characters
Yes.
confused
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yes.
My husband doesn't understand that. He will watch every single one that's on, and he'll be like, "Let's watch this. Let's watch it." I'm like, "No, I'm still on
Yeah,
this,"
yeah.
and I can't. It's just when my
Yeah.
daughters and I had COVID. My husband was in the hospital with COVID. We were at
Oof.
home with COVID, and we were watching Love Island. I know,
yeah,
but
classic.
we were like we watched.
I love reality TV.
Oh my god, it's crazy. Like, we're obsessed. But we were watching Love Island and the United States one and the UK or
Yeah.
Australia, I forget. And I was getting the freaking characters confused.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, where's the one chick? And she's like, but she's on the other one. So yeah. I
Oh, you know what I watched? Survivor. Survivor's.
I used to watch. I haven't watched
Great.
Survivor lately.
Survivor is great. I think
You ever seen
it's,
it?
It's such
No.
a like original thing.
I've been on a
I
Seinfeld
know what it is,
kick
but I've
lately.
never seen
What
it.
are you watching?
Seinfeld.
Oh, Seinfeld. I thought you said sci-fi.
Yeah.
Oh, Seinfeld's the best. Like that's
Yeah.
like something you can just like.
Oh,
that's like Friends.
yeah.
You can just
Yeah.
watch
It's like
it over and
Friends,
over
yeah.
and over and
Yeah.
over.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
My
On any
sister's
episode.
obsessed with Friends. My little sister, she's 9 and she watches Friends. I'm like, well, there's some jokes in there, that, you know.
My
Like, okay, whatever.
My
It's cool.
my nephew's obsessed with Friends, and my sister threw
Yeah.
this big Friends party just because she needs to have reasons to throw parties.
Yeah.
And so she threw a big Friends party. Oh yes, she's got had the everything set up differently, and so hold on, let me just show you really quick. She had go on my page. Where was my page at? Right here. She had the Friends, the Central Perk couch, and
Oh, that's so
I had
cool.
without my dad, so I jumped across everybody. But yeah, they're walking around. She had the mustache,
That's
or
so
like
cool.
the Ross and Rachel. Yeah, so that was fun. Yeah.
I mean, listen, Chandler's like the best.
Oh my
like
god,
characters.
I know. They're all so good. They're all so
Joey.
good in their own thing.
Joey and
He's the
Chandler
man,
are just like
They're awesome.
like
yeah.
top tier.
My husband.
Joey
can't
Chandler and
get
Phoebe.
I
It's
don't
like
like Phoebe.
Phoebe's
Phoebe's
oh my
the
god, I love
best.
her. She is so different in real life too, which makes her the best
Yeah.
actress.
Mhm.
She's so serious and so not Phoebe.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Which is
guess.
crazy.
Phoebe's the best. Like,
No, I don't
Come on.
agree.
What is it? Stinky cat, smelly cat.
Oh, smelly
Smelly
cat.
cat. Come on, come on.
It's Class Ross, just like an idiot.
Ross is great. I mean, actually, they're all great characters.
Yeah, they're just great characters. So anyhow, so in the summer, would you rather go to the beach or would you rather go camping?
I've never been camping.
No, you've
Camping
never been
is fun.
camping.
Only.
I feel like
only
I'd go
once.
camping with you guys.
Yeah.
You should. You should.
We
just,
should do that.
Like,
Camping, but not
You should just get
midsummer.
no, hell no, no, absolutely not.
I can't answer that question. 'cause,
Right
like,
now,
I'm not a
yes,
beach
spring.
person either.
I'm neither.
Actually, I'd rather go to the beach.
With camping, it's a guarantee that you won't sleep, you know, because it's very uncomfortable. And the mosquitoes. and it's a pain in the ass.
Unless you get a
But-
camper, like a camper.
Yo,
Yeah,
yeah, that,
camping.
I know. Oh, well,
There you go.
we went to, have you ever been to Fort Wilderness camping?
No.
Okay, so in Disney, they have Fort Wilderness where you can camp. And all my sisters had campers, and my husband had to work, so I went up with my daughters, and we pitched a tent. I was promised to have the tent section of their campsite. Okay, my brother-in-law decided he wanted to set up an outdoor television area, so he put me in the middle of my sister's campsites.
Yes.
On the roots and the rocks. And I had, like, my little daughter at the time, she's 9 now, but at the time she was, like, a year old. I almost killed myself that trip. I had numerous breakdowns.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was awful.
It was like one of your rage moments?
They threw me on the freaking rocks and the roots. They were, and our air mattresses, because we did have air mattresses, they did not hold air.
Yeah.
So by the time, like,
course.
you're an hour into sleeping, you're sunk down into the rocks, and it was awful.
Was that one of your like rage moments? Where,
I didn't hold anything back that time.
Yeah.
I just freaking lost it left and right.
Sometimes I lose it. Sometimes I lose it.
I packed the car up a
I
couple
have
times.
lost it, bro. I've lost it. Oh, you have lost it. We've
lost
it.
We all have.
You've never lost it, man.
No.
I mean, it's
still
in front of
holding it in.
people.
You just, I mean,
It's
no,
no,
but like,
like speaking up to like.
no,
speaking
yeah,
up,
but like
because
between
I
us,
don't
dude,
like
like,
shows.
I lose it pretty much every time
Yeah.
we hang out. Just very small moments here and there. Like I never like rage really hard, but I have very little angry moments throughout our time together.
it's like we'll practice and we'll be like, damn, I can't get this song, and he like throws like the stick at the light switch, and he turns off the
Oh,
lights.
jeez!
Or like he throws it at the garage doors.
That's funny.
And then
I raged. Like he was, yeah. We have this. The one fight we had as a band, because like I don't know what he was doing. He had like a really bad back problem, and he was like out and about. I was like, dude, we have a show. Like, come on.
Your
seriously.
he doesn't like to rehearse, okay?
Yeah.
It's like you don't rehearse, but you're out in like what? I don't even know where.
No, but I do rehearse. I mean,
You do, and
He
not
books
willingly.
yeah, he books kids.
Forced into it.
So, yeah. He. You know, you don't rage though, because you just like.
I don't rage. I'm very passive, but I like. But you'll
just
see
get
it in me
pissed.
when I'm mad.
Yeah.
Pretty much after every show, because like since we leave the house early, I don't eat dinner, so I'm very
Yeah,
hungry.
hungry.
No,
after-
before the show.
You're hangry.
Before the show,
Yeah,
you're a
I
little
get
baby.
mad.
Yeah, I think so. You're a little. Never mind.
Yeah, I believe it.
Before, like, because we'll have shows on Friday and we have school on Friday.
Oof.
I'll be like, "What's wrong, man?" Like, I've gotten to know this guy so well that we were texting in school one day, and he was like, "Okay," or like he said something differently through text, and I was like, "Dude, are you okay?"
And
He's
I was
like,
how did
"Actually,
you know
I'm not.
what
How
to
did
say?"
you know?" So he'll be like, "We'll finish. He'll finish school, and then we have to go to a show."
But I
And it's
always
like,
like
oh, it's like always
I
a
can be
bitchy
in a
mood.
very bad mood up until we get on stage, and once we get on, like I'm not.
Yeah, you're good. It's like no, but you
Then it's
get
serious.
better. It's like
Yeah. Exactly.
he gets better over time because it's like we'd just like be driving or something,
Mhm.
and you know how he's like a little like
Yeah,
looks at
driving
his
the very
phone.
cramped car
Yeah.
inside.
But then he like gets better. It's
Yeah.
like
Nice. Alright, so who are your celebrity crushes?
Oh man. Okay. So speaking of friends, Jennifer Aniston.
Okay, yeah.
But like back then,
not now.
She looks exactly the same now, though.
just with I mean I don't know. Liked her in the 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
and-
I'd say no, you go. I don't know. Actually, I do know Zoe Kravitz
Yes.
from the Batman.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not gay, but Michael B. Jordan. I've always said this.
He's so handsome. Oh my god.
He is just like the
really
most
is.
attractive man I've ever seen. Like it's ridiculous. And Jake Gyllenhaal. Well, I have more male celebrity crushes. I'm not, you know, but
Yeah. Now live on air.
Oh, Angelina Jolie, maybe. That's pretty much it right now.
right now.
And Brad Pitt from
Oh, Brad Pitt, man. I have more male celebrity than one person.
Brad Pitt from
Oh, actually,
Troy.
you know what? And
I didn't see that one. Because I don't like Brad Pitt, so
No?
I avoid
What?
all Brad Pitt movies.
Oh, and
Except for California. It
Gal
was good.
Gadot.
Oh yeah, her too.
Who?
Gal
Wonder
Gadot.
Woman.
Wonder Woman.
I have
She's great.
Israeli.
She's
Very
yeah,
pretty.
Okay.
yeah,
I'll
and
check
Anne
her out.
Hathaway for me as well.
Oh yeah, my nephew loves Anne Hathaway.
I like Anne Hathaway.
My nephew was gay.
Now I leveled it out. 3-3. I got a good ratio.
She's like a natural pretty. And
Yeah.
she
So
is.
she doesn't have to work for it. Other people,
No.
like, they, like, watch themselves up.
Yeah.
She's, like, I don't know. She's just, like, held herself. Like,
Yeah.
these people
She's
don't
classy.
age.
That's the thing. She's classy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Some people don't age. It's like John Frusciante.
No.
Who's that?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh,
my God.
The guitarist, yeah.
Please.
No,
Come on.
No. If there's anything about
Anthony
me that...
Kiedis?
Yeah, come on. We know who the Anthony Kiedis is in Flea. But...
No, Flea is age, though.
Yeah.
Aged great. He's like, I love that then, and he's
I love the Chili Peppers, but what is Anthony Kiedis doing with his hair these days?
Oh, yeah, but
Yeah,
listen, dude, it's Anthony
not much
Kiedis. He can do whatever he wants. Like, it's Anthony
no,
Kiedis.
you're right. He could.
It's like,
So
whatever.
Flea. You see
Flea's
hair
Flea,
too?
dude. Like,
Yeah.
he has, like, spotted, like, what does he have? Like, a clown hair now? Like, whatever. It's Flea. Like, with the
Yeah,
gap.
you're right. You're right.
He's just the best. I mean, and John Frusciante is not aged. Like, you see him now, and it's
Yeah,
like
no,
he's
you're
like
right.
playing from like
Ripped.
2002. Anthony's ripped. Chad is a grandpa. But, like,
Nah, he's
Chad
the
is
uncle.
mad.
I'm not a huge Chili
He's the
Peppers fan,
uncle.
but I love. He's my one of my favorite drummers.
Really?
Chad Smith is the best.
Chad Smith is. I mean, as musicians, they're just like the top.
And I
notch.
completely agree with what Josh said. Like, as soon as Anthony Kiedis started singing, I kind of like.
For me, it's
oh,
such like a turn on. It's like Anthony, man. It's
No.
like yeah, that's where it's
Like,
at.
that's... Yeah. I love them.
Yeah,
He's such a great lyricist. People don't. I was talking about this with Kyle from
True.
Colin of Blonde yesterday. He is such a great like lyricist. Like you read the lyrics, it's like he has like give away verses like probably like sex and or like Sir Psycho Sexy. It's just like fuck my butt and like like that's his lyrics. Like it's literally just that.
Yeah.
But then you'll read like Scar Tissue, and he has like his lyrics to Scar Tissue are just phenomenal. It's like
He really
Autumn
is.
Sweet,
You're
call it
absolutely right.
fall, making a moon if I have to crawl. It's genius.
I don't understand. I mean, I can get what Josh is saying about when he hears his voice, but on another point, like, he's all around, like,
Yeah.
an amazing
I mean, he
everything.
can do it like because he has the melodic stuff. Like he listened to By the Way, and it's just like he has like he's very like just like his range of like things that he can do is great.
On paper, to me, he's very good, but
On paper,
it's different. Than
it's like you talk about it now. He's like, yeah, I love Anthony Kiedis. And you listen to it, and you're like,
I think he's incredible.
yeah, super underrated. People like to shit on him, but
Hey, to each their own. I'm not discounting anything. It's very valid.
Hey, he loves Axl Rose.
A lot of people don't.
I don't
No.
like to show them, but it's just not my cup of tea.
my boy.
What, Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yes. Because I used to hear them non-stop to the point I got tired of it.
So you do like he likes it too
At
much.
one point, at one point, but now it's like, not my cup of tea. I prefer other things.
Respectable.
I don't think there's anything that they made that isn't good.
Yeah, I think it's all
I
that.
like to agree.
Yeah.
I really do. Because
you
no
know,
matter what,
like-
they're really good songs.
But when you overplay it, it's,
For me
yeah.
personally, listening, that's more like a personal thing.
Yeah,
Not me.
I agree. I can get that, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's like that
I will
happened
go
to me
to
with
their
Bon
show.
Jovi, dude.
And see them because
I
they're
like them.
amazing.
Yeah.
I don't like Bon
Show,
Jovi
the
because I
showmanship.
listen to them
Yeah.
so much. Bon Jovi, it's
Yeah.
those like 10 hits that Bon Jovi has. It's like you've listened to them so much, and they're good songs. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say I don't
They
like. I'll be there for you. Like it's a banger, but it's like I can't hear it anymore.
It's crazy that I've loved Guns N' Roses for like 5 years now, and I listen to it all the time, and I'm not tired of it.
Yeah, that happens to
I
me,
feel
but like
Rush
not
is
as
so
much
good
because it's
over
like I have like phases where I'm in a Stone Temple Pilots phase now.
I saw them at Bayside
Oh,
back in
really?
93.
Oh my god, that's prime.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was
Like,
probably
it was
mind blowing.
great. It was awesome. It was great.
Scott was just on it.
Yeah, and let me tell you that he was on it. That's I'll have to tell you
like the
after.
four
Like,
of them, just like
they dropped acid while they were playing, and it was
man.
like just taking stuff from the crowd that the crowd was
Yeah,
handing
Woodstock
them.
all over
They
again.
didn't really care
Rock stars.
if it was.
They're total rock stars,
Yeah.
dude. But they were so good too. But like I'm a Stone Temple Pilots phase, and I had like a
We had a
Father
few
John
songs to
Misty.
cover them.
Yeah, we're gonna play on Glued soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
We're gonna play it Friday, but
but
next
So
show.
unfortunate.
because he's
show. And this guy went up to the jukebox and played every singles cover that we were gonna.
they have a jukebox at Poorhouse, so I played it on Glued. We're gonna
That's
cover
funny.
Real
Since
Slim
you guys
Shady.
didn't play. You were there.
I had to relieve myself.
I'm a little bit sad that Adam wasn't able to do the real Slim
Next
Shady
time,
with
we were
us.
Yeah.
gonna call up a friend to rap the real Slim Shady
Oh,
with
really?
us, and we learned the song.
It was like down, like we had
Right.
it down. It's so sad. No,
It's gonna
and
happen.
so yeah, like that happens to me.
That's
It's like
fun, though.
phases. Like Father John Misty had a huge Father John
Mhm.
Misty phase, and then Sid Atlee from Argentina.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all the Argentinian guys are huge for me.
Are you from, or is that?
Yeah,
are you
yeah.
here?
My family's Argentine. I mean, I'm born here, but
Mhm.
I have a lot of that culture. And those guys, it's just like the rock from Argentina is like nothing you've ever heard from like before, because it's like they have tango,
Mhm.
and it's just like I don't even know if like that's a huge part of it, but it's just like the most original music I've ever heard.
I mean,
It's come from there.
Argentina is good in quantity and quality of rock.
Yeah, it's like and the
Latin
pop
rock,
music, like
because that's where like normally
Yeah.
started. That's
yeah,
where
I mean the
it
pop
started
music.
the wave.
The pop music from Argentina, not now, but it just used to be rock.
Right.
Like it was rock, like, and that's like where the like that was pop, and so you'll hear it, and it's just like the quantity of the quality music that came out from Argentina at that time,
Right.
especially the
was that?
70s, 80s, 90s.
70s,
We even
Oh
soundchecked
my
with a
God.
Soda Stereo song, and we did
Which
it at the
song?
fair.
Ciudad de la Furia.
Ciudad de Furia. And then this
City
this,
of Fury.
this guy came up to us after we sang something. He's like, "Hey, you guys have to play this like during your set."
Yeah, I mean it's great to do it in Miami
Yes.
because people know that stuff
Yeah.
here. Like
Well,
you can't
you
do
know-
that in like Memphis.
You guys
That's
may
a
have
good
heard
song.
me say this on another podcast about my daughter. She was in a band prior to singing,
Yeah.
and the singer was Latin, and they used to do a
Down, down, da, dum, dum, down, down, down,
not
dum,
that
dum,
one.
dum. Oh.
Oh God, I can't sing, but oh God, she won't remember the
Ya
name.
que el amor de música ligera.
No,
No.
Damn it. It's not that one.
no.
I know, but maybe
But
it was another one.
That's the main
that was
one.
my favorite
That's the
song.
common
I didn't
one.
understand a word they were saying,
Yeah.
but it was my favorite because like
They're great.
she was like, I think they did it better than.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to find the song.
They're
But
great.
it's because she was Latin, so it was like she just did Latin songs amazing.
Yeah.
And that song, oh God,
We'll get it. We'll find
I'll
it.
tell you after, but I'll just make a total fool of myself. I don't know how to right now.
Okay. Alright, no,
Yeah,
no
so-
issue.
So, are you guys fans of musicals?
No.
I like a Rocky
Lion
Horror
King.
Picture Show.
Mm.
And
Always cry at him.
Did you see the Rocky Horror when it was just released? My daughter in October.
no,
No.
I used to go to that one at Gateway.
Okay, yes, Gateway. It's been forever.
Save.
Why?
That was
I
really.
didn't know you liked musicals.
I just like it.
So you guys didn't like Hamilton?
I've never
Never.
like
I
seen
haven't I haven't
Hamilton.
either.
I mean, I
I'm
haven't seen
a-
enough musicals to say anything, but I know for sure I don't mind it.
Right. Okay.
Lion
I'm
King
always about-
is fire.
For
Lion
that
King
he's
is
fully
the best.
sure.
For that he's fully sure.
I'm that, man. I'm fully sure.
You're fully sure about that.
Fully sure? Like, fully, full. Full take that eat.
I think I've seen one musical. It was Lion King.
I haven't.
And so I'm a Lion King.
You've seen more than one musical. You've seen Grease.
I've never seen Grease.
All right, I can't.
Wait,
I just-
wait. Musical as in like an actual theater, or musical? It could be both on,
Oh.
on the screen, like
It
at
could be
home,
on
or
the screen like a musical.
Oh, so I've seen
Okay.
more than one.
yeah.
Yeah. I've seen more than one.
does Wizard of Oz count?
Les
Wizard-
Miserables?
Wizard of Oz.
Oh, I don't know.
Is that a musical?
Is it
They
really?
have songs.
I
It
mean,
does
they
have
do
songs.
sing in between.
Yeah, well, they sing.
Said no.
Yeah.
But then there would be so many Disney movies that are musicals.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they mostly
Like,
are.
you'll have a key change.
You can tell when a musical is a musical. You won't even
Yeah.
know it. You'll know.
You'll just
Yeah,
True.
like there's no question. It's like I'm stuck in this
If
musical
you're
right
questioning it, it's
Yeah.
not a musical.
That's a Teen Beach Movie. It was a musical
now.
that I
Yes,
used to
yes,
see.
it was. Yep. Oh, and what's that one that had the Jonas Brothers and Demi Lovato?
Oh, Camp Rock.
Camp Rock, yes.
It's a classic.
That's a recent meme.
I don't remember a lot of Teen Beach Movie. I think I've seen it like twice or something,
Mhm.
but like years ago.
Yeah. Oh,
I know
that's
my
years old,
brother's girlfriend is like a huge fan. And I'm like, what? What's happening in this movie?
Yeah.
It's a Disney movie.
So what song always gets you guys on the dance floor?
Bet you look good on the dance floor.
I was gonna say that.
I don't. Who sings that? I don't. do I
Arctic
know that
Monkeys.
song? Oh, yes.
We cover it. That's
Yeah.
why it was like the
Yeah.
first thing.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
I think
Yeah. Very good.
that one gets me on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Because
But-
it does have energy. It's not just like a banger because
And
there's two types of songs, like bangers that you just go like that. The other ones that actually move you like you want to move.
Right.
Both are great and perfect vibes, but I want energy.
Any Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then these Argentinian guys, like they just like they get your hips going.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. Buscando un símbolo de paz. Like Charlie Garcia. I'll give you the name after. It's like okay. Yeah. Bet you look good on the dance floor is our collective answer.
Okay. All right. So, what life lessons have you guys learned the hard way?
Be very straightforward and it's better to speak your mind again.
You still haven't learned that one, buddy.
No, it's true.
I'd say it's so bad, but nobody cares what's going on with you. It's like you got yourself,
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares as much as you think they do.
Yeah.
It's like, and
I'm still not fully learning that.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with that.
Yeah.
But it's like nobody cares as much as you think, and there's also like nobody cares. Like it's like you got yourself. You know, it's like you have to do what you want. That's collective life lesson that we've learned.
All right. So we're gonna do our rapid fire.
All right.
You
Ready?
missed.
Yeah.
Do it. Okay. What is your job title?
Music teacher.
For like the future or like currently?
This is rapid
Isn't that a
fire.
job? She's gotta answer,
music
bro.
teacher.
Are you a music teacher right now?
No, I'm going for it.
Education.
I'm a full-time student.
I love it. Okay. What is your favorite word in another language? Other than English, I guess, that you guys do.
Da.
Da. What does that mean?
Yes.
Yes?
Can be a phrase. Como dijo.
And,
That's my phrase, man. Como dijo?
It means like.
Como te digo?
What did you just say?
What did you just say?
okay.
He says.
For me, it's
What
like
did you- Como dijo?
it's like
No, it's because that's from a meme, right?
no, it's
Ah.
for me, it's like rencor.
What does that mean?
In Spanish, it's like anger. It's like rencor. It's like,
Alright. What is your favorite store?
Store.
Can it be
Resurrection
anything?
drums.
Okay.
Can it be anything?
Yeah.
Like food, like
Yeah.
everything?
Oh.
Oh, like restaurant counts?
It can be. Yeah.
Poke-Go. Oof.
That's a good one.
Poke-Go.
Yeah, you've been obsessed with it recently.
I mean, I'm not having it so much, but like...
And he
Poke-
works
Yeah,
for
but
Isn't
I
it
think
like
let's go there.
tuna?
Wait, tuna?
It's like they make the Pokeball.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So Pokeballs
But it
are...
was with like the tuna. Right?
So
Well, you can choose.
what Pokés are is technically sushi in a bowl is from the Pacific side. I think Hawaii, I'm not fully sure. Don't take my word for it. But it has the rice, it has like the proteins of fish, or like either cooked or raw. You got steak and.
But you have the option for steak.
Yeah,
as
you
well.
choose.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just fish. So I
No.
was like, I'll never.
Big
or
sushi.
tuna.
It's a sushi in a roll in the bowl,
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
but any type of protein on top.
Okay. So
So
that
you get
sounds
the
good.
toppings
That
and like
sounds good.
the...
He used to work there. He knows the ins and
It's an
outs.
Asian
the seaweed
fusion
also?
with.
There's,
Sorry?
yeah, there's
Yeah.
seaweed and stuff
Yes,
like that.
there is.
So that's my favorite.
I never had it before I was in this band with him. And
Well, I never had it before I was in this band either because this guy took me.
oh wow,
So we all have it.
it all comes from you always.
You're very
Everything
welcome.
stems from you, or damn.
Why
You're so wise.
Shots.
That's a classic phrase. That's a classic Ordef phrase.
Oh, I got one. A really nice Italian place, Mazzi. It's a nice small little.
Was that your favorite store? Or
not
just 'cause I
store,
said
but
restaurant?
like restaurant, but store. I don't know if there's multiple.
The container store.
Dude,
The
Katana.
containers. Guitar Nook is fun, especially because Nelson does work there, and even Johnny,
Yeah.
the other guy that works there, very wise. No, it's true. He knows everything about guitar.
He's such a wise guy.
The beach.
Not count.
Like the actual beach with the sand, or is that a store?
No, the beach.
That's not a store. Like, just
No, I'm
pay
messing
for
with you
parking.
guys. I don't know. I'm like
Okay, so
anywhere.
yeah. This is the thing about this guy.
I enjoy
It's like, he's just like, you know what? I'm here and I'm gonna enjoy it.
He
Exactly.
is everything. My
I
husband's
try to
best
make
friend.
the best of it.
He looks like him and acts
Yeah.
like him.
It's
feel
like,
I've
you
got
know what his
chocolate all
Instagram
over
bio
right
is? PMA, positive mental attitude.
Bad
now.
brains.
That's good though.
It's
That's
crazy.
good.
It's like, oh, dude, we have this story that we tell. Actually, you can tell it because you're great. The
What?
first time that he was gonna come.
Oh, okay. So me and him tried out a different bass player before we asked him to play, and when we asked him to come rehearse, we were like, "All right, come over to my house, 5 o'clock on Thursday, whatever." We decided between ourselves that it wasn't gonna work that day in the end, so we canceled it. Forgot to tell Pedro.
Oh, jeez.
He calls me, "Hey, I'm at the gate of your neighborhood." I'm like, "Dude, I forgot to tell you we
Dude.
canceled it." He's like, "Oh, all good."
Like his bass and his bass amp.
In the meantime, he's cursing you his whole way back home in the car.
And then like,
Well, I'm already out. Might as well get something to eat.
he's so positive. Like we went mountain biking, me and Pedro, a while back, and he made the wrong turn in the car on the way there, and I'm like, dude, like GPS just added like 10 minutes. You're not upset? He's like, no, I just get to see all the beautiful scenery. And he's just,
I love that though. I
crazy.
wish I could
Nuts.
be like that.
Yeah,
I'm very pissed.
I make a wrong turn.
I
I'm yelling at
keep
everybody
peace
around
within
me.
the group.
Yeah.
That's why I try to be most collective
That's why you're
for a
very
lot of
awesome.
situations.
That's
His grandpa,
awesome,
he's
yes.
so like,
I try.
oh,
I
well,
love
we're
that.
here.
Especially
That
in
is
the
a
group,
great
team
quality.
setting, I try to
You're
be
gonna
that
make a
guy.
great husband.
Yeah, I'm so
Everyone
obsessive.
says that.
You are.
Yeah, it's like the opposite for me. I'm so obsessive. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, you are too.
Yeah.
And cook. Wait, what?
Especially
But you know what? It's like, you know, the little things. Well, I get upset about
Exactly.
the little things. I try every day, and the little things piss me off
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
bad.
You don't blame
too.
me.
No.
for me, it's like it's so much effort to do the little things that I'll just be like,
I'm also very oppositional. Like for no reason, I'll just disagree with him.
yeah, and then I'll.
And then I realize I'm doing that. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, I'm just being difficult.
He does that, and I'm like, I know, it's gotten to the point where I know you're just beautiful creatures.
It's like for example, yesterday we were at the brother show, and Tony was like, "Hey, let's go outside real quick and talk about setting up rides to get to the podcast tomorrow." And I'm like, "Dude, we'll talk about it tomorrow." He's like, "No, let's talk about it now." Like, bro, let's just do it tomorrow. Let's do it by text. Like, for nothing.
It could have been over with and discussed. Oh my god, that is so
Gingy.
funny.
Gingy.
That is so funny. Okay, so describe your style in one word.
Like
Music or like the
For
like,
your-
appearance,
yourself.
aesthetic, or like as a group?
Like, no, just you individually.
Oh,
Oh, dude, your style is Ordep. He doesn't
organized chaos. No, that's in 2 words.
it's not even organized. It's just chaos.
No, there's a difference between chaos and organized chaos.
random.
No, it's
Random.
downstairs, like,
No, 180.
in front of you. Like, the door should be
No,
open. Like, to
360
the left in front
technically,
of you.
because
Go
I
on
go
your head.
all around the
Yeah, go downstairs.
clock right now.
And then it's going to be like
So
in front of you.
Okay.
No, 360. I go all directions. 360.
360, okay.
Wow. He just left mid interview.
Yeah.
What a guy. He's
Yeah,
so
don't get lost.
unprofessional.
It's because
I
he's
know I
not
will.
used to drinking water.
Yeah,
And look.
it's because now he's
Look.
gonna. If
This
it's not,
guy drinks 2 bottles right now.
I got all this in my system. I've been sitting.
I made a mental note when he said I don't drink water. I was like, oh shit, he's
Yeah.
gonna have to pee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's gone,
And there
and now
it
we
is.
lost a member.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
I would say my style, like, just like to describe my characteristics, would I don't know.
Can I
Let's
change
say-
mine?
Oh yeah,
You-
change it.
yeah.
Yeah, change yours.
Snorlax.
What is it?
Snorlax.
What is
The
that?
Pokemon.
It's Pokemon. That's my spirit animal. Pokemon, because this Pokemon is very strong. He's always very like
Yeah, it's true. This guy
big
sleeps too
teddy
much.
bear. It's my spirit animal, but once he gets to it, he'll get his
Yeah,
jump
yeah,
up.
that's very you, man. I would say very like
very happy.
for me, it's like it's like
Accelerated.
intense. It's like it's like exciting. It's like,
I won't say intense. I will say very accelerated.
yeah, that's a great. But I'm also like this thing
Go for
happens
it.
to me where it's like I am just like the most absent-minded person.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
It's like, dude, yesterday, I think it was yesterday or some like Friday parking. The guy gave me like the parking pass, the parking ticket, and I'm driving in and I leave it like I know that I left it like somewhere, like in the
You
car.
lost it.
And I swear to God, it was like maybe a minute and a half before I parked. And it's just like I took the ticket and I left it and I just went and I parked.
Mhm.
And I look back and the ticket's not there. I'm like, how do I lose this?
That's my husband. Watch your head. Watch your head. That's what I said. I said, look, he drank all his water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about how absent-minded I was.
100%.
It's like I'll put something here, and I'll know I'll put it there, and then I'll turn around and it's not there anymore. And I know that it didn't disappear. I know that I just lost it. Like, I just forgot where it is.
We went to Flanagan's last night. My husband took the keys out of his pocket,
Yeah.
put it on the windowsill next to him, and I went over and I grabbed it.
Yeah,
Because I knew we would never see those keys ever again.
Exactly.
Ever.
That's what happens to me.
It's become a joke. It's so bad.
We
We just
too.
laugh. We're like, really?
Yeah, that's me because it's because I'm so accelerated that I just like lose things. It's like, oh my god, what's happening? Like I gotta have to ground myself.
Yeah.
Did you hear his one word? Snorlax.
That's great. Wow. What does it mean, though?
I love
bet you don't know what it means. Huh?
No, it's because Snorlax is like the most chillest Pokemon.
Okay, but what does it
very
mean?
strong.
What does it mean?
How many
Snorlax,
words
bro.
are
It's
describing?
Pokemon. It's a Pokemon. Just know what it. Come on.
Relax.
You snore. Snore and relax. Exactly.
Snorlax.
What's your one word?
word? What?
Your
Describes
one word
your
to
style.
describe your style.
Not necessarily music, but it's like everything about you.
Dude, I have a word. Actually, I don't have a word for you, but I know your style.
I don't know
Do you
because
really?
I would like to say like I'm laid back, but sometimes I'm really not.
Dude, you're laid back, but
Intense.
like in his head, he's like going nuts.
Yes. But there's no word for
You
that.
wanna
But I'm very
get
laid
things,
back
like,
on the
done
outside and in my
properly.
head.
There must be a word.
Yeah, there's gotta be a word for that. I'm trying to think. I don't know.
Psychopath.
Oh,
Sociopath. Sociopath.
Thanks, guys.
One word to describe your style: sociopathic.
I love it.
There you go.
I mean, it's the photo.
So we got Snorlax, accelerated, and
Well,
sociopathic.
no, I think we could think of a better word. I think I'm a sociopath.
brainstorm. Brain.
Well, you know, he has all the characteristics of a sociopath. We're just not going to call him.
Wow. All
Oh
right.
my god.
Thanks, bud.
Well, there you go. That's our answers. There's nothing you can do. See, now he's going to be mad at me.
that, but all right.
Okay.
He's gonna be mad at me.
Refined. No, that's
All
not.
right. If you could be transformed into one animal, what would it be?
Snorlax.
Transformers.
Oh, transform.
What? That's not even a talent, dude.
Snorlax.
No.
Oh, come on. Lemur.
He's like,
It took you 3 tries to find an animal. It's too many animals.
I mean, Transformers are technically
no,
aliens.
dude, like, come on.
on.
I'd be an octopus.
Okay.
Gorilla.
No, you'll be a baboon.
So, what do you cook the best?
I don't cook.
Ooh.
Ramen noodles is what I
Ramen,
cook the
yeah.
best.
Scrambled eggs.
We would not be able to make it. We would just not get by.
No, I mean, I can.
I love to cook, so I don't know what to say. Really good pasta, any type of pasta. So.
Oh.
Like a very good like seafood stew, amazing.
Okay. All right, man. Why don't you
Filet
just
mignon.
dedicate? Yeah. I make a really good like.
Yeah.
You know, like crab cakes. Like I make great
From
crab.
scratch?
Yeah. I fish the
No.
crab. You know.
Not yet.
Oh my god.
Just like my dad.
Beef Wellington. You know. I grow the. His dad grows the bread.
My
from
dad,
scratch.
what he does is he buys the bacteria that you grow into dough.
Right,
basically.
okay.
For
So,
the
so
bread.
he like
The
feeds
yeast?
bacteria. No, it's like little bacteria that
Really?
you like
Man,
tend
spreading
to
the
and you,
bread
like give it
hole.
nutrients and
It's entirely too much work for me.
grows into the dough.
the process.
He'll cook it and he'll make bread literally from scratch
Wow.
from the bacteria.
Yeah, like for me, like if there's nothing in the fridge, I'm starved. Like I'm just gonna be hungry. You know, it's like oh well. You know? It's like
That is
there's
so
got to be something that I can heat up, put it in the microwave, eat really quick, and just like be done with it.
Well, I
you know?
can cook, but very basic. Like I can make chicken, just like I'm not
Oh, dude,
spicing
but
it,
like
I'm not
yeah, I
doing
can do.
anything.
I mean, I
I can
can.
make rice pasta. I just can't.
So you can't cook.
Dude, I
Very
know.
basic, like college student style. Like, I'm
Rice
not,
is not the easiest thing to cook, though.
you gotta get it right,
it's
dude.
not, and
Yeah.
I'm very impatient. So when I first started making
That's what
rice,
happens to me.
It
I
was
turned
hard.
the heat up all the way the whole time.
Oh.
not knowing you had to turn it down.
Dude, I'm the type of guy to burn a Pop Tart. Like
Yeah.
it's so bad. Like I burnt Pop Tarts. I burnt popcorn, and so I would
Popcorn, this is my middle name.
I'd grab the popcorn bag and I'd put it in the microwave and I'd burn it, and so I take it out and it's like steaming and the whole
house.
the whole
smells
house
now. Yeah.
stinks. And then I'll grab another popcorn bag and I'll put it in the
Burn it
microwave
again.
and then I'll burn it
Oh,
again.
jeez.
And I'll be like,
So
"Yo,
you definitely
Nico,
don't
my
learn
brother."
from your
No.
lessons that you About yourself 4 seconds prior.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I put it for 2 minutes. Like, of course, who puts popcorn for 2 minutes? And
Well, it's
like,
because you're so absent-minded. You put it in, then you just forget that you did it.
Well, that's like I really like. I'm a tea guy.
Okay.
So I'll make tea and then I'll forget that I made it, and it's just like sits there, and I'll be like, I'll wake up the next day. It's like, who made
like
this?
a green tea kind of guy, black
I don't
tea,
know.
chai,
Just any tea that's there. Jasmine tea. That's a legendary moment. We have a jasmine tea inside joke.
Okay.
I can't tell you it.
No, it's just we went out one time. Our friend ordered jasmine tea like 10 times.
Yeah, just we were at Flashback Diner.
Was it Pablo?
Yeah.
The waiter was like, "You want more?" He was like, "Oh, yes, yes, yes."
Man, do you want me to do this to you right now?
Yeah,
the waiter's like, yeah.
Which was actually our previous guitarist for our mod. Like the band that we worked as our friend Pablo. One of the guitarists that composed the majority of the songs for mod. What were we saying?
No, we just, like this waiter that we had at Flashback. We go to Flashback when it's like way too late.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean early? The day when we started, bro. It's 4 a.m.
it's like we play a gig. It's like I think we pulled up a Flashback at 4 once.
Yeah,
like 4 or 5.
Are they
after
24
Poorhouse,
hours?
we were there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. We just got the same waiter. Like last time we went to Flashback. I don't know. Like forget about it or something.
No,
He just kept saying this really funny phrase.
it slipped right out of his tongue.
Yeah.
It was very laid back. And he was like, "Guys, I just drank 3 Red Bulls." I'm like, "This is you on 3 Red Bulls?" And he was just like, "Yeah, guys, I mean, I'm just here."
I would have hated to see him prior to the Red Bulls.
He was like, "Yeah, I'm usually
Cook
more."
your own food.
Yeah, he went. I'm usually more talkative before the 3 Red Bulls. I'm like, dude, what? This guy is just like the most
Graveyard
relaxed.
shifts,
Yeah,
bro,
dude.
graveyard.
The most relaxed person.
Graveyard.
And he was like, "Yeah, you know, I go to sleep like at like 7, but then like I wake up at like 10 because I got shit to do." It's like, what, dude? You sleep 3 hours a night? This guy's crazy.
That's insane.
It's my hero.
We don't know his name.
Nobody would want to be around
My
me if
hero
I had
came
3
here.
hours.
Yeah.
There's no
Well, actually, you know, I go on 3 hours sometimes.
How do you guys do that?
I don't know.
Even if I sleep 8 hours, I'm dead the next day.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
how it
It's
works.
awful.
Well, in the mornings.
I'm not a morning person.
No.
I tell everybody, oh, I gotta get up early tomorrow. I have a podcast. Oh, what time too? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I woke up at 12 today.
Sometimes I don't know what I am because I'm not a morning person, and it's hard for me to stay up that late at night. So I'm just a person.
Just enjoy relaxing.
No, but staying up, waking
I
up
love
at
staying
5
up
a.m.
late,
You
bro.
see the sun rise up. Go
Yeah, I
to the
can't,
beach.
like,
I
I
couldn't
can't
tell you the
stand
last
that.
time that I saw the sun rising.
Yeah, no. I have to wake up early for school.
I
but,
get up
like,
at 6.
get up at 6, yeah.
I suck every second. I was so pissed off when my daughter went back to school after spring break because I set my first alarm for 7, and then I have another one 10 minutes later.
Yeah.
Just it's my warning, 7 o'clock. Then in 10 minutes you have to get up. Well, I must have forgotten that I had the warning alarm, so I came upstairs. I got her ready for school, and then I realized, shit, I had 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes.
I woke up to the warning alarm. I was
Yeah.
so mad.
You know what happens to me? I'll snooze it, but like I won't be conscious while I snooze it.
Oh.
Or, not even snooze it. I'll like turn it off. I'll just like stop the alarm, and I won't get up.
Yeah.
I've just developed this ability
It's
to
like
like
movies,
turn off
like
the
you're
alarm.
under the sheets, all you see is like one
Yeah,
line.
no, but like it's not. I'm not even awake. I'll just like turn it off asleep, and it's horrible because I just won't wake
Yeah.
up. It's not good,
So would you guys date a fan?
dude. I don't know, man. You wouldn't date a fan? We don't have any fans.
No, I mean, but say if, for example, if you had a fan, like somebody who liked your music, went to every show, literally a fan,
A groupie.
fan. Then it's like there's one side of it is you don't want to lose that fan.
Yeah, you
at the end
know.
of the day, you don't want to lose that fan.
Okay, but you just end on good terms.
And then also it's
fan,
the dynamic would be weird, in my opinion.
yeah.
Why? Like you can't
Well,
have
is this
fan
like
of your
is this
music?
is this as a local band or
Yeah,
as like
like
famous?
right now. Let's see.
What fans do we have?
No,
Seriously,
if
come on.
we have no fans.
I don't think
Actually,
whatever.
I don't know.
Like as long as they're cool, I don't care. Whatever. Would you date a fan?
Well,
I'm on the fence. I don't know. I want to see what this guy says.
no, if she's actually a nice person, yes.
Exactly. Like they can't be like I'm not gonna date them because they like my music.
Whether they're
Like,
a fan or not, it's just if they're nice human beings.
yeah,
I
exactly.
guess you're right. Well, I was thinking more of like if we were like a big band, then that's a little strange. I don't know. I guess I agree with these guys.
Okay. So what's your biggest pet peeve?
I don't know what's yours, dude.
Mine.
You don't have any pet peeves, bro.
No, he's too laid back and chill.
When people repeat themselves over and over, you know.
Oh, you know what? It's gonna sound really mean for me, but my pet peeve is with like it's gonna. People are gonna hate me like if they listen to this podcast, but it's like when people are just dumb. Like it's just like stupid. Like it's like it's like, just like stupid. Like people like not stupid. Like you have to have like a certain amount of common sense. It's just like I was in class one time. And I was giving it better. No, I know, and that's why I feel horrible. But I was giving a presentation.
What you're saying is that's terrible.
I want to hear it.
It's like I was giving a presentation on I don't know what. Like I think it was actually like capitalism versus socialism, like really like, whatever stuff, like global capitalism, global socialism, and like the teacher asks us, name some like socialist countries. I'm like, okay, Vietnam, Laos, whatever. Normal answers. And then the teacher goes, okay, name some capitalist countries. I'm like, United States, Germany. And then this girl in the class goes, I think Europe is also a capitalist country. And I look at her, I'm like, you're so right. Europe is like the biggest capitalist country. I'm like, okay, everybody knows, Europe's not a country. But it's like I've started doing this thing where I'll just like look at people and be like validate them.
Right.
That's a pet peeve of mine when people are just like, it's like the lack of common knowledge is what makes me mad.
Okay. That's, yeah. I get
It's
that.
very funny to see him in action doing that. It's
like one time, it's like I was at Macy's with my mother, and we were waiting for the elevator. I think I told you this, yeah. And I just pressed the button a couple times, and it's just not coming down. And we wait like 2-3 minutes, and this lady comes, and she sees that we're looking at the elevator. No, she sees that the elevator's coming. She sees that we're waiting for the elevator, and she goes, "Are you waiting?" And I go, "No, actually, I'm not. I'm just standing here." And she goes, "Oh, okay." And just looking at the doors. And I'm just looking at the elevator, and she goes, "Have you pressed the button?" And I was like, "No, I'm just waiting for the elevator, just like to come down by itself." And then she goes, "Oh, is it coming down?" And I go, 1 second. And I'm trying. Yeah, I don't think it's coming down, man.
Oh, God.
It's like I did this to this old lady.
Such a diva.
And I felt so bad after.
But those were dumb questions.
It's like, come on, lady.
Honestly.
Yeah. Little Will.
It's like I would have accepted, "Are you waiting for the elevator?" And like, "Oh, is it not working?" And like, that would have been fine. But like, is it coming down? I don't know if the elevator's coming down. Like, I pressed the button. Like,
What a brat, dude.
Yeah, I'm a horrible person for that. I've gotten better at it though. I don't do it as much.
No, but it's really funny to see you do it. It's really funny. Like once in a while at shows and you're talking to people and you do something like that, it's hilarious. And I just kind of take a step back because
I learned it from my brother.
I don't want to be involved.
Yeah, that's my pet peeve. What about you? You don't have any pet peeves, bro.
No.
But yes, you got to.
He's too easygoing.
Take some shots at us.
Yeah.
I can't think of it.
Exactly, dude. This is what I'm saying.
No, you've got to, dude.
Oh, I don't like to
Why does he
repeat
have
myself
to?
too
No,
many times.
he's got to
To
have
repeat
something
yourself?
that bothers
Too many times, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody needs to pay
peeve.
attention the first time.
No, not it's like they have to. It's more like, okay,
That's
how many
what
times is
speaking.
this ninth time? Okay, we do this, that, we go there, then we'll finish.
You hate doing that.
Yeah.
That's valid.
Yeah, I get that.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. How do you usually answer the phone?
Hello.
He's so boring.
What do you do?
Hello?
No, that's not true.
No,
I think it's the caller ID.
You know what?
Depending on the caller ID, it depends on the person, individual person.
For me, he answers it and he goes, "Emote."
yeah, and he goes,
Kasi. Emote. I don't know. I answer it by just saying, like,
lately he's been saying, Isaac, baby.
for me, it's like, depends, but like, I'll be like, my dad and I call each other like salchicha, which is sausage in Spanish.
Oh.
So that's fun. And I'll be like salchicha, and I'll be like chupati. You know, it's like,
Sanchi Papa.
That's how I answer the
It does depend on the person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Not that one. Do you have a bucket list?
Yeah. You know, we have the same thing on our bucket list. I want to play Wembley. It's like huge, goal,
yeah.
but I want to play
That's
Wembley. Would you want to play Wembley?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't, right?
Right?
It's
I think that, and I've always wanted to go to Cambodia.
Really?
For me, Indonesia. Bali.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm actually planning it out with a few friends
Oh, yeah,
next year.
Really? Oh, that's awesome.
That's a bucket list thing.
I don't
And
have
to
any,
meet
like,
John Frusciante.
I don't have any like crazy specific
I know.
stuff on there. Like really the only thing that's like my biggest dream is playing a band that like can go somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saying,
This band can't go anywhere.
No, I'm not
We
saying
just
about
like
that.
have no future.
That's not what I meant. We're going to
dude, just the band that you're able to get paid just enough to like travel until like
yeah, be able to do what I love and make money.
Be
I think
comfortable?
it's, like,
Yeah.
okay, why not? Yes,
Yeah.
I'll definitely do that. 100%. That's a good one.
There you go.
I like that.
I have cooler bucket list items.
it's a very
So funny.
Over the top.
for the stars.
I want to go to the moon.
Oh, I don't know if I would do
I
that.
don't know if I'd ever have the desire to do that.
To go to space? I would love to go to space, but not even go to the space. Well, not go to the moon, but I would want to
Curious,
see the
yes,
curve of
would I do
the
that?
Earth.
Man,
No.
I would be shitting bricks.
Yeah, I think that's my problem too.
A little too much for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'd want to
even
see
like
the curve
roller
of the globe. Dude. That'd be awesome. I
The
think
flat
that'd be-
Earth.
Well, I don't think the Earth is flat, unfortunately.
I was about to say, if you did, you just talked about like not liking people that like.
That is so funny. Okay, so a night out or a night in?
Night out.
out.
Don't.
The grand
Out.
Ouch,
Okay.
dude. This
Out.
guy is like, it's like, no, every single. Dude, you do something
The
every
three of us
month.
go out a lot.
Maybe.
No,
Come on,
dude,
now.
you're out all the time. You're the one that goes out the most.
Yeah. Pedro,
Yeah.
you're.
That's
What
why
are you
I'm
doing
always
tonight?
tired.
I'm going to Rosas to see the emo night.
You'll be home at like Wednesday, like 3 o'clock in the morning. You'll
Not
get home.
not every Wednesday.
Okay, there you go. There's your answer.
Every other Wednesday.
Oh, okay. All right. Then he'll switch between Wednesdays and Tuesdays. He'll just
Someone who
come
doesn't like
home
to go
at
out
5.
is not going out on a
It's
Wednesday.
because I can't say no.
Yeah. Because you're too easy going.
Yes.
Would you want to
Yeah.
stay home? I can't stay home.
No,
He's
but
probably the type that's ready in bed, and then someone calls, and
Yeah.
they'd be like,
I'm overdressed.
okay.
He goes to sleep dressed.
Oh.
He's ready to go out.
What
all
shoes
the
Just
time.
in case.
No, I mean that's happened. He's been in bed and I've called him. I remember.
Mhm.
I've
Yeah.
called him. I've been like, "Yo, you want to do something?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, sure."
I'll move.
I love those kind of people.
Mhm.
Love them.
It's nuts.
What is your favorite board game?
Either Risk or Catan.
Oh, Catan is
I
great.
haven't heard of Risk in years.
I don't.
Just
Game of Life is a
Monopoly.
classic.
Clue?
Clue is a classic.
Yeah, it is.
I'd
Cards
say-
Against Humanity.
You know, I don't like that
Like,
one.
what about, what's that name? Like
Apples
Happy
to Apples.
Cyanide with the little cartoons. Like, pick the best 3 cards.
Don't worry, you choose
It's like a cartoon.
the cleansing one?
no.
I think so.
Exploding Kittens.
No, that one too.
I don't know.
No.
Oh, you know what? My sister, she's like not. She's 10 now. She
Oh.
just turned. My mom got her this game called Throw Burrito.
Throw, Brody.
And it's literally like,
Oh, wait, how do
dude,
you
we
play
have to
that
play
game?
that.
Do you
It's
actually
like,
throw
like,
the
it's like- yeah, it's a card game where like each person like you have to make like groups of 3.
Do you have to go to Taco Bell and get a burritos?
No, you make groups of 3, and it's like I don't know, like it's like you get like these combos where it's like burrito brawl. It's like a group of 3 that you have to make, and when you get the group of 3, like you play it, and it's like burrito brawl means that like the person to your right and the person to your left have to grab these burritos that come with the game
All of them?
and like throw them at each other.
So
and, like,
who
the person
gets
that
hit
gets
first?
hit- Yeah,
Oh.
like
Over at your place and play that thing
yeah, yeah,
with your sister.
yeah. She'd love it.
Yo, can we
Throw
play it?
burrito. It's
Yo,
elite.
can we play one of these days?
Yeah, that's an elite game.
It's on. It's on.
Oh, it really
And it's
is.
like you have to do a standoff, so like you get back to back, and it's like you take 3 steps, and on go you have to turn around, throw the burrito at the other person, and try to hit him.
Oh, that's sick.
It's fire. It's so good. Yeah, that's my favorite board game.
Is it like a big burrito or like a little?
It's like
Oh shit.
So guess what?
You should do it with real burritos.
Yeah, that's where the fun's at.
Oh, get a quesarito from Chipotle.
Just get a bunch of Taco Bell. Like,
Yeah.
I hate Taco Bell.
Wait, what
So
about
do I.
yourself? Like, board game?
I like Monopoly.
Monopoly?
Yeah.
Monopoly's like the
Or
most
Life.
classic
Monopoly or
life.
Life.
Like,
Yeah.
It's
Like
it's
regular
investment,
Monopoly
though.
or like the different types of Monopoly?
It's just
that's coming
regular.
out?
Monopoly's
Okay.
a time investment.
Definitely is. We've had a Monopoly game going for a week.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you guys played a game that you actually finished?
Monopoly?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
you finished Monopoly?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Definitely. Or most of the time my youngest quits because she's losing and she's going bankrupt. And, that's it. We're done.
Okay, you lost.
But we've had some pretty good ones where we've actually finished the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what's one word to describe your style?
I don't know.
You've never had anybody
So
ask you these
different
questions.
than when I was younger. Like when I was younger, I was very much like a flower child.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
very, very hippie. But I've come to realize my age now. You know what I mean? So it's like I can't really do that. I would
Yeah.
love to. I've had 2 kids. I don't look the same. I quit smoking, gained a bunch of weight. So it's like So now I'm just more my style. I don't know if it's just one word other than just the word that I would have is comfortable.
That's a good one.
Because
Oh my
it's all
God, I
about
wish.
jeans and t-shirts and
That's
just,
Yeah.
very comfy
Oh.
answer.
I don't wear heels. I don't like dresses. Yeah,
Nice.
That's a great answer.
that's my word.
Yeah, I like to get nice when we go out. Like, I put on cool clothes.
Puts on a jack.
I refuse. I would rather not go to a fancy place if I have to put on
No,
something
I mean,
dressy.
yeah.
I hate dressing up. I don't.
Yeah.
Hate
Actually,
it.
don't do it.
Monkey suit.
No, but see, like,
Hey, man,
he has
I'll
like,
make
the
it look
style, you know, that it works
Yeah,
for
this is
him.
like I'm very tall, so I never liked wearing heels. You
Yeah.
know, and just because of that, it's like I can barely wear them. Oh my God. My sister had a murder mystery party, and we got our characters in advance, and I was the widow, who was also a international rap star. And my rap song that was the big hit was "Breaking Chains." So I was like, all right, I want to incorporate because I also have a little bit of a ghetto in me. So like. I like back
Where are you
old
from?
school. I'm native.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So back in the day, while I also, I was very much like a flower child. I also very much liked like raw bass and like
Yeah.
salt and pepper and everybody like that. So I was dying one year. I told my husband I have to have these earrings, and they were like these big hoops with with the name in them. Every ghetto girl. So I was like. He calls me Bunny. Hence Tigger and Bunny, we like the cars.
Yeah.
Tries to go boom. Oh, you know that, but you don't
Yeah,
know
I know
Bleachers.
that.
Okay. So I got it made with Bunny in the middle. So they're like that big. So heavy, my ears kill me. Anyhow,
Bet.
the big
Those
thing.
are heavy.
I was like,
Anytime I wear those, they're heavy for me.
You think he's joking, but he...
Okay. They're huge. Yeah, it's so heavy. So anyhow, my costume, I was like very into this. So I'm a realtor, and one of my clients had a long fur coat, and I was like, I gotta buy your fur coat. I got your fur coat, and it was leopard print on the inside, super cool. And then my biggest thing was the boots. I got boots up to here, and they were all like silver sequins, but they were like that high.
Oh.
My foot the next day felt like I had a ball in the middle, but that was like the story.
That's
So I don't wear
Guys are
heels,
so
but-
lucky they don't have to wear
Yeah,
heels.
guys are very lucky with a lot of things. Yeah.
Especially when it comes to that. Oof.
Yeah, but that was so much fun. So I'm very laid back, comfortable style.
Comfort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
who
where
do you
it's
guys? This is my favorite question to ask. Who do you feel is the most overrated musician?
Overrated.
Don't say Anthony Kiedis, I'm gonna kill you.
Is it Anthony?
It's Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Mm.
Or I mean,
Out of all the musicians, really? Them?
I also want to
You
say
can shit on them that much,
which
man.
you guys are gonna kill me for. I think the Beatles.
Beatles. Dude, come on.
Okay, like yes, it's just my opinion. Like they definitely made an impact on music, and of course, like it's true. But like just for me, I don't like it. I'm the one in the band that likes the heavy stuff, and I love Slipknot and Quiet Riot, all that stuff, and like it's just different.
Right.
It's just my opinion.
Not your style.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Beatles.
You guys are so off.
Like, if you play like
No,
Beatles songs,
man.
I'll sing along.
Yeah, but you can't
I know
have
the words,
Like
but
your opinion's wrong.
it's because like
Is that so?
You
but
can say Guns N'
I
Roses.
can't deny.
I'm not
they're
gonna,
the
but I don't think Guns
architects.
N' Roses is overrated. Wait, what?
I can't deny they're the architects though.
Yeah, of
Beatles.
course they had an influence. It's just not
Yeah.
my speed. I mean.
Mm,
Nirvana.
Yeah, I would also agree with that.
Nirvana. I
Somebody
think Kurt
said
Cobain was just the most
on my
overrated guy.
podcast that he would probably, because they said that, and they said, and he would probably agree with it too. Who
Yeah,
was it that
somebody.
said that?
I think knowing him, he would say that.
Yeah, like, he
But
would say
like,
it.
I don't know how. Like, you're Kurt Cobain. You're in Nirvana. You really think he thinks he's overrated himself? Nah, like he's got to have like an ego of some sorts to think like, oh, I'm Kurt Cobain, man.
I don't
I
know
think
if
he would
did.
say
I
that.
think he just had the attitude he didn't care.
Yeah.
I have zero fucks given.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's.
But you think
That-
he had
that
like
was
some
the
sort of
thing.
ego?
I don't think so.
To where it's like, oh,
Oh,
Kurt
he's got to
Cobain.
have. I mean, I feel like most musicians.
I'm Kurt Cobain,
Some
man.
kind of an ego, especially if you're a frontman.
I think that while he may have felt like that, but I don't think that it was because he was like, so like, I'm Kurt Cobain. I think it was just like, I am Kurt Cobain, whatever, if you like me. Like,
Yeah.
really.
Like his whole attitude was like, if you like it, I don't really care. I'm
Yeah.
doing this for me. I like it. I don't care
Yeah,
what you guys.
I think Nirvana's just like the music is overrated.
Yeah.
Mm,
Makes sense.
interesting.
Doesn't do it for me. It's like just like a lot of like, it's like banging and
I actually take that back from the Beatles. I would say that more with Red Hot Chili Peppers.
God, what's wrong with people these days?
and they're thriving right now. They just dropped an album. You know,
No,
they're going on
they
tour.
have. They have to
Shantae's
wait.
back.
It's
They have the
good.
name.
I don't like it for myself. Like I wouldn't play it in the car.
All right. All right, man. You
Okay.
do you.
It's gonna bounce
Keep
me.
it wrong.
Hey, should we just break up?
It's gonna
band?
play
Yeah.
and shuffle. It's gonna play and shuffle in my car either way.
Yeah, that's true.
See, I kind of feel that way. Like, I don't like Lady Gaga, but I think she's an incredible musician.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, but I
This
don't
is
like
it.
her.
I
I definitely don't think she's overrated because I think she definitely is what she is. Like, she is it, but I don't like her.
yeah, totally.
But, yeah, that's just, so I'll give credit where credit's due. But,
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Lady Gaga, I love Lady Gaga. She's the best.
Nice.
I don't know if that's the best, but.
Well, you know, she's
What
not
would you
best.
say is the best for your personal taste?
I don't know if my best is really, like, I can say favorites.
Yeah,
Okay, go for it. Give us a list
Okay.
or a group.
Well, the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Pearl Jam. Smashing Pumpkins. 30 Seconds to Mars.
You know what that is?
Yes.
no music.
Big,
knowledge.
huge Alanis Morissette fan.
Wait, who?
Alanis Morissette?
And then Morissette. Who is
She's
that?
huge in the night.
You want to know? Yeah, she's huge in the 90s.
That?
No. That's Spice Girls.
Oh, God, no.
Taylor used to drum for it.
Yeah.
Taylor
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Show me in the way back.
Dude, she has that one song that's
I
you ought to know.
You want to know?
want
It's
you
the
to-
Yeah. That song's huge.
That whole entire album.
Yeah.
I need to hear it.
Yeah. You know
Let's
it.
hear it.
You know. So what's new? What's coming up? Tell us what's in the future for Plastic Eyes.
Start with the quick show, April 22nd.
No, but this isn't going to be out by then, right? April 22nd?
Mm. What's today? April 3rd?
3rd.
Let's see. I think it's going to be April.
Well, either way,
That's
show
my
April
calendar.
22nd.
April 22nd, just in case. If you can go back in time, you should do it.
Nice.
We
If you
have
didn't make it, check their Instagram out for a video of
the
it.
plastic, plastic guys. Hopefully, we're going to drop a single soon.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's recorded, Acid Rain.
Okay.
It's the name of the song. Maybe 1 or 2 singles, and just the EP.
Music out soon.
They
Music
getting
out
merch?
soon. Hopefully, yeah. We need a logo,
Yeah,
actually.
We do need a logo. Any artists?
We
Artists
need
out
artists,
there.
yeah.
They're looking
We
for
got,
an artist. Okay.
We need a good logo, and we'll make merch. We'll make headbands, because I don't feel like people make enough headbands.
Like Mr. Miyagi.
Like, people make, like,
Like,
shirts.
what kind of headbands?
It's like
sweatbands?
exercise.
No, no.
Oh, wristbands.
Oh, we can do bandanas too.
Yes.
It's like we have to make like unorthodox.
That's the Guns N' Roses.
That's right.
There you go.
That's right.
It's like people make shirts, and that's all.
We can
right.
make a top hat too.
You know, my kids band made socks.
Yeah.
Those were cool.
There you
They
go.
were really cool.
Oh, dude, I want socks now.
Yeah, they were
But,
so cool.
Socks.
That there's the May 7th show. The video
Yes. Lauder
and
What time do you guys play?
4 o'clock. I think.
I think I'm pushed them out a little bit,
Okay.
like a little bit
Well,
later.
either way, we'll be
Within
there.
the hour range. though.
Between 4 and 5.
Yeah.
We'll be there early either way.
Yep.
Be
yeah,
there
you gotta
or
get some
be
merch
square.
ready for then. You have to get this logo on the go.
Yes.
You gotta
Yes.
figure this out.
Custom ink.
Yes.
Yeah.
Custom ink. Everybody use that.
Yeah,
in school.
music, couple shows. Still playing shows up until.
We have, good presence on stage, I think, I
Yeah.
would say.
Yep.
So it's a fun time to see us, I think. Hopefully.
Anything else you want to let everybody know?
We love you.
We love you. Whoever's watching.
Yeah.
Hope you're having a fun, relaxed time. Maybe. Or not. Maybe you're speeding on 95, just going absolutely nuts. You know what? We're here for you.
All right. Cool.
That's it. That's a wrap.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Stage Mom.